Hello everybody, welcome to Mount Unpleasant. You have just pulled a token out of the bag. If it is blue, you are on the good team. You are trying to find the one and only one demon. If you pulled out a red token, you are on the evil team. You are trying to kill everybody until there's only 2 people left in town. At that point, the game will be over and the evil team will win. We are playing Sects and Violets. This will be going into the very first night. Sects and Violets. That's almost like they made it hard to say. Please, everybody close your eyes and we'll go into night number 1.
But of course, before we go into night 1, you the audience need to know what characters are in the game. Let's start with Gab, who pulls the Philosopher character. The Philosopher will get woken each night and be prompted to choose a character. If they do, they gain that character's ability. However, if that character is already in the game, that player will become drunk. Next, we have Hannah, who pulls out the Snake Charmer. This character will have to choose a player each night, and if the chosen player is the demon, the Snake Charmer will become the demon, while the former demon will become a poisoned Snake Charmer. It's a powerful confirmation ability while you're on the good team, but as soon as you find the demon, you become them. After Hannah, we go to Jara, who's got the Seamstress. The Seamstress is a humble yet powerful role. Once per game, Jara will be able to check 2 players and see if they're on the same team. Then we go to Sydney, who pulls out this game's demon, the Vortox. This demon is dreaded because it means all townsfolk information will have to be false. Sydney will be causing real chaos while pushing the town to believe that their information is actually true. Sitting next to Sid is Debbie, who gets the first minion, the Cerenovus. The Cerenovus will pick a player each night and a character they must be mad as. And if they aren't, I might execute them. Madness means that they are trying to convince the group that they are in fact the character Debbie chose. On to the other side of town, we have Lars, who gets the Savant. The Savant can visit me every day and get 2 pieces of information, one of which is true, one of which is false. Crucially though, in this game, because there's a Vortox in play, both pieces of information I give to Lars will be false. Next, we have the second minion, Annika, who gets the Pit Hag. The Pit Hag will choose a player and a character each night. If that character isn't already in the game, the chosen player will swap to the chosen character. On to Keith, who pulls the Artist token. The Artist gets to ask me a yes-no question once per game. This is an unbelievably powerful ability, but while the Vortox is in play, I will answer Keith's question falsely. Then we go to Marcus, who is the Sage, another powerful role whose ability is that if they die at night, they learn 2 players, one of which is the demon. However, you know the drill at this point. If the Vortox is in play and the Sage dies at night, I must show 2 players that aren't the demon. Zamila is next and is our only outsider, the Barber. When the Barber dies, the demon will have the opportunity to swap 2 players' characters, causing major chaos. Zamila doesn't want this to happen and certainly will spend the game flying under the radar. And finally we have Sarb, who pulls out the Juggler. The Juggler can publicly guess up to 5 players as characters on their first day, and I will confirm at night how many the Juggler got correct. But of course, in this game, that number will be false, as there is a Vortox in play. Let's wrap up by looking at the town composition. These players are townsfolk, good players who have a helpful ability. Zamila is our only outsider. Outsiders are players who play on the good team but have an unhelpful ability. These 2 are minions, players on the evil team who will use their ability to attempt to keep the demon alive. And of course, we have the demon, Sydney. And if you're unaware, there are 3 negative states that players can be in during the game. The first 2 are drunk or poisoned, which mean the same thing. A player who is drunk or poisoned thinks their ability works, but it doesn't. And the third state is madness, which means the player has to convince the town of something, or something bad might happen. Currently, no one is drunk, poisoned, or mad, but Debbie will be making players mad as she is the Cerenovus. Alright, let's jump into night 1. Okay, first we wake our minions Debbie and Annika, show them each other, and then their demon, Sydney, and put them back to sleep. Then we wake Sydney, show her her minions, then 3 characters not in play, the Town Crier, the Oracle, and the Clockmaker. We then put her back to sleep. The first good player to wake is Gab the Philosopher. He chooses not to use his ability, so we put him back to sleep. Off to Hannah the Snake Charmer. She chooses Marcus, who isn't the demon, and we put her back to sleep. Debbie wakes up again to use her Serenovus ability. She chooses Marcus to be mad as the mutant. Marcus will now have to convince the town that he is the mutant, which may be difficult as the mutant's ability is that they are trying to convince people that they aren't the mutant. We'll see in the daytime how Marcus will handle this. We next go to Jar to see if he wants to use his seamstress ability. He doesn't, so we put him back to sleep. That's it for night 1. Let's wake up the town.
Well, alrighty, Mount Unpleasant. That was the first night. Your lovely storyteller has died. We've talked about how I've been leaned up against a clock, rigor mortis. Crazy, it happened again. Could you imagine? That's wild. Alrighty, folks, this is Sects and Violets. We will give you about a little less time this time around just because we're a little late. And so it'll be about 5 minutes, so make these private chats count. Good luck. Okay.
I will say in this group, everybody always stares at each other and goes, "Oh, you're evil." Yeah. Run away first.
Well, that's why I tried to make it live. I was like, we didn't talk last game.
So, Clockmaker, Town Crier, and Oracle are open.
Okay. Do you have a preference?
I
am.
Okay.
I have made our previous Clockmaker. I'm so terrible with names.
Marcus.
Marcus. I've made him the mad that he's the mutant. So
that's good.
He's going to pretend to be the mutant today. So we may not know who he actually is yet. But that's okay. I'm considering just leaving him as the mutant. And for the camera, I am the Serenovus. What are you?
I can go with the Oracle.
You're going to keep Oracle? Which demon are you?
I am Vortox.
The Vortox.
I'm the Vortex. Vortox?
Vortox, yeah. Excellent.
So that's a good one.
Yes. So everybody's information is bad, which is great. So we need to try to lock in on everybody's information and try to convince them that it's good.
Okay.
Okay.
And Annika's our third.
Yeah. We gotta. You should talk to her ASAP.
Okay. What do you want to be?
You said it was Clockmaker, Oracle, and Town Crier. I think we maybe should find out what she is too, because I'm happy to just forfeit myself if needed. So if she's something that, because Clockmaker might be a tricky one, because that one is one-time info and then you can go.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe I'll take Clockmaker.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Thank you.
It worked for us last time. Do you want to go 3 for 3?
3 for 3. You can
2
give
for
me.
2?
You can give me 3, and I will give you 2, or we can both do 2.
Let's do 2 each.
Yeah, because honestly, sometimes I find with 3s,
It's
the
too wild.
third is just a throwaway,
Okay.
anyways.
Okay, cool. I am the Oracle or the Sage. But I'm going to be honest. There's a Serenovus in the game, and I have to fake as the mutant.
That's hilarious.
And so that's not going to be that fun.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do my best to be subtle,
Yeah.
to not get killed,
Yeah.
to try my best.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's the exact same 2 that I was giving last, the
Okay.
other game of Philosopher and Sage.
Okay.
Except this time, it's actually true.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
Yeah. But if I am the Philosopher, I have not chosen.
And I would just say my advice is, as the Philosopher, don't pick one of the 2 that I've picked.
Yeah.
You probably could pick the mutant. Does it have to be a townsperson? No, yeah.
Nope, it doesn't.
You could totally be the mutant. Yeah.
Won't do it, but good
All right.
to know.
Let's find out more.
What's up, team?
What's up?
What's up?
We're good.
Oh, it's so much more relaxing to be good. Cheers. Cheers to the
Cheers.
good.
Cheers.
Cheers to the good. You're good?
Cheers,
Oh,
indeed.
great.
Okay. How do you guys want to do this? Do you guys want to pick 3 things and then you guys say that you're one of those or not?
I don't know how to play it in the script. That's the thing. Being I'm having a hard time deciding
This is my first time being good.
what to tell, because I feel like
Fair enough.
in Trouble Brewing I had a good sense of when to tell versus when not to, and in this one I feel
What I
not that
heard is you
confident
actually
yet.
shouldn't over disclose.
I heard the exact opposite.
Really, from whom?
That dumb podcast that we had to watch. I did the
Debbie
whole
was
thing.
telling me this script, because you can't, it's harder to build your web of trust. You don't want to overshare too early.
Yeah, that's
But then at the same time,
I heard that, but then I also listened to the podcast that said the opposite. So that's
and
why
also
I'm really confused.
this game, in my opinion, is all about building webs
Anyway.
of trust. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm down to give you guys 3 if you guys want to do the same, or do you guys not want to do this?
I don't want to do that, no.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that
Wow.
either.
Do you guys have any information, or you just wanted to come in here, say good, and leave?
I didn't get any information last night. I'll tell you that much. Laura and I were talking the entire night.
Yeah, and I didn't either. Like, you can.
I would
did
be
you
very
hear?
impressed if Laura did anything meaningful last night. 'Cause we
Fair.
had like a
That's a
pretty
good
thorough
point.
conversation.
That was
That's a good point.
Okay, what's up?
Are you a good character? I mean, are you like a good, like not just a good character, but like a good character?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah. But
Oh, that's great. Okay, good. I trust you completely, implicitly. No further questions.
but I'm good is a bad word. Powerful is what I mean.
Yeah. To some degree, yeah.
Is your ability like a one-time thing?
No.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm the philosopher,
Okay, hold on.
so I can choose to be someone else.
He said philosopher. Once per game at night, choose a good character, gain that ability. If this character is in play, they're drunk. Okay.
I don't want to take someone's thing because like if I take artist and we have another artist, then we can double up our artists.
Yeah, and then
Like, because
yeah,
they
that
can
would
use their
suck.
power, then I can become an artist. and
That
use
is such a
power
good
to-
thing to pretend to be if you're bad.
Right, because you
Right?
can find out. Or I mean, you can do what I'm doing
So how
right
about
now.
this? I want to trust you. I'm going to tell you who I am next round, completely.
Okay, next round.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you come to me with some information.
Well, I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
pitching
keep
this to other
pestering.
people. Yeah.
Okay, love it.
I'm the Vortox.
Okay. Like, don't say that loudly, but yes.
Debbie, beside me.
She's which one? This one? Sarah Novus? Okay. Yeah.
She's going to be the clockmaker.
Okay, great.
Which is open. Town crier and Oracle are open.
Okay.
I said I'd be Oracle. Unless you have a strong preference.
That's fine. I'll be doing her. That's fine. Okay.
So she said she's carnivorous. That's why she took clockmaker.
She says she's what?
Kara Novus.
Yeah.
And she said that's why she'll take clockmaker because it's one that you can kill with you get your first impression. So because I'm the Vortox, it means that everybody's information.
bad information. Yeah. Well.
So we need to convince them that it's right information.
We need to convince them that it's what?
That it's correct information. So that they go off.
Right.
of false.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And this is good because I told Lars and Keith we were very cagey on roles, and I just told them that I didn't get information last night. So anyway,
Yep,
so
that's
that
perfect.
checks out. Yeah.
So you're gonna be town crier.
Yep.
Okay. We'll chat later.
Okay.
Look, sax, rads, helo, all this important words.
My question to you is: are you a powerful character?
I am a powerful character,
that's
but
good.
I do know about a very specific minion that is in the game, and that is the Serenovus. The Serenovus makes me mad, and I am going to have to go mad tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, so just trust me when I say I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But I've got to do this.
Is your power a one-time thing?
Technically, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
is
you
there
know,
anything-
if you know of any one-timers,
Okay.
let me know.
Okay. Do you have a one-time power?
In some ways.
Okay, that's fair to say. Yeah. Do you want to give me maybe 2 potential characters that you are, or 3 characters that you are? Are you a townsfolk? Are you an outsider? Could we start narrowing
Let's
things
just say, haven't made up my mind yet.
You haven't made up your mind yet. That's super confusing to me. All right, well,
I
forget it.
might as well just tell you I'm the philosopher.
Okay. Someone else is claiming to be the philosopher.
Really?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So you might want to be careful about that.
Who did you talk to?
I'll tell you who it is if it comes up, but just know that some roles that you don't want to pick. You don't want to pick the Oracle, you don't want to pick the Sage, and that's what I know so far.
Right, yeah, because I wanted to wait. Did the person that you talked to already take a role? Or are they waiting?
They gave me a range, but the one that seemed the most likely was the Philosopher from what they selected or what they
But
said.
they didn't tell you what if they.
They give me a range.
So they said that they might.
They give me a range,
Okay.
but process of elimination based on what you've said.
Because what would be sweet? I mean, I don't know if there's an artist. I would probably take the artist just because it's
The artist
very
is not
powerful.
a bad one. The
But if there
seamstress
is
is
an artist
also
already,
good. Yeah, you don't want
then
to
I
drunk
want to.
them.
I want to get the artist
So
to
if
make
I
the
find
thing.
out if there's an artist or seamstress, I
Yeah.
will let you know because those
Okay.
are both very
Great.
good. All right, let's do
Yeah,
this.
that's good for me.
I'm the juggler. Day one, I can verify or vet information. If you want to make a claim that you want me to verify in front of the group, then I can do it. If you don't, if you want to keep it to yourself, whatever. If you want me to be dead the first day, I'm totally fine with that. So we just need something that I can validate. What do you think you should validate?
How many do you have already?
None. So
Zero.
So who should I vet? What can I vet? What do you think I should vet?
Well, I guess you could try me as a clockmaker if you want. I've told people that I'm the clockmaker or the flower girl. So you can choose, take your pick.
Give me something good, man.
2 different pieces of information. One is true, one is false. You neighbor the saint, so one of your neighbors is a saint, or all 3 evils are sitting next to each other. I said a roll that's not in the game, so let's restart that.
Okay.
You neighbor the oracle, or all 3 evil are sitting in line.
Did you just kind of disclose a bit more?
No, because I said saint, and saint's not even on this script.
Oh, I see.
I made a mistake. I said saint.
Oracle.
I meant to say oracle. Don't know why.
Oracle.
Jump in here, quick.
Hey, buddy.
What do you come and be?
Pardon?
Are you a good guy?
I'm a good guy.
Okay, I can validate in public square that you're a good guy. I'm the juggler. I'm going to make a claim about what you are if you're a good guy and want to reveal it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like you want to tell me and I won't reveal it, but like give me information that I can start going around and try to validate.
Okay, so I mean, like you're going to use it the first day. So
I have to.
Yours is out, and you'll find a claim that.
I'm done. Yeah.
Mine is one that I feel like the demon could kill me.
Okay, so
it's not.
So I won't announce it. Can you tell me what you are?
I'm not comfortable doing that first night.
What? Fuck. Okay. Do you know anybody else's?
No.
Can I talk to you? Or are you willing to give information? Okay.
Everyone's busy right now, so I'm just in here talking to myself. I cannot believe that I am the barber again. I am using the exact same 2 for 2 of philosopher and sage, and so we'll see how that turns out, but I feel like not quite as well as the previous game. So let's see.
Okay, here's the thing.
Let's talk rules.
Let's talk rules. So I need to go mad. Would I want to go mad by juggling myself as a different role?
That's a pretty good way to do it.
It's a good, but
so this also
I want to make sure I don't accidentally kill myself in the process.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
The character you're being told to be mad as is supposed to pretend not to be that character.
Wait, what? Wait, I'm supposed to not pretend to be that character?
Think about...
Yeah.
Right. So, you kind of...
Yeah, I know, right? My brain's exploding, Jamie.
I think your strategy would allow
for the camera.
Yeah, I think
I've got to be mad
would
about
allow
being
for a
muted.
not death.
But I'm going to juggle hard.
Yeah, love it.
Okay.
And just to be clear, you're going to juggle yourself. I think that's fair to me.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, it depends what you say.
Okay, cool. I'm the juggler, so I'm going to use it first night. So I want to vet good people, and if you're comfortable sharing what you are, I can say publicly, or maybe not. So what are you?
I'm the saint.
Do you want it to be known? Do you know what other people are? Is anybody comfortable saying what they are? Who do we want to vet? Who are we suspicious of?
Do you have to name it publicly?
I have to name it publicly.
Oh,
But if you're just publicly, yellow leather, red leather, yellow. Okay, so who should I just make accusations of then?
I've only spoken to one person.
Okay. Do we have any I'm the juggler, so I'm going to try to blow my day one
Juggler?
information.
I can either. Who are you? The juggler?
So I can.
What does that do?
Is anybody claiming to be an outsider?
Can you point out to the juggler?
Oh yeah. So I get to make a claim. So if somebody's claiming that they're a mutant or not a mutant, or they're claiming, we want to verify somebody's status of an outsider, inside, whatever they are. We can start verifying people. So let's quick. Give me things to verify.
But are you good?
I am good.
Yeah. Okay, I think so. What you should do.
You can kill me day one. That's fine.
Find a small group of people, and you want to get them to tell you who they are, and then confirm that trust. Now, if you're evil, this is a very good play.
Kill me day one. Easy.
Yeah, but then you still are evil, and you know who everyone is.
Yeah, but also I have to publicly announce it.
I told him who I was because I.
And I won't say it. But they need to be comfortable with me validating this information.
Do you trust him? Do you think he's like he's like not sneaky enough to pull the whole?
It's like a bold.
No, I mean this is good.
No.
This is good. We want you to be unsneaky.
Hi.
Is he full of it? I'm good. But
I don't know. He's new to the game, so I'm thinking like I probably
That's a ballsy
he walked
move.
into the game going, if I pick a baddie, I'm gonna pretend to be a juggler. Like,
did he talk to anyone? Did he talk to anyone before you? That's a good question.
Yeah, he was sitting here. But I forget who he was talking to. Who are you?
I'm good. I am a character that I can't say anything right now, but I'm can't share anything, but will be helpful very soon. I'm like within a couple nights, days.
Okay.
Yeah. How about yourself? Do you have anything you want to share?
Yeah,
I tell you,
I'm
I'm
good.
not the juggler, and I'm not an outsider.
Okay. I'm also not the juggler, and I'm also not an outsider or a minion or a demon.
Yeah, of course. That's a given.
I am a snake charmer. I said that
Really?
so loud. 'Cause I was
Does he know? Does he know you are?
Yes.
Okay.
It's,
So you,
doesn't
what's your play? You just try to.
okay, here's the thing. I didn't mean to say it out loud. I meant to say I am one of, but I was reading this, so my brain just said it out loud.
And that's
quite
who you
loud.
are.
And that's who I am.
Okay. And so what's your play? How are you gonna use the snake charmer to help good, or are you gonna try to switch over to evil?
Well, I was forced. Every night you have to pick somebody.
Okay.
So
But you can
who the
choose
fuck are
yourself.
you?
You can choose yourself.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. Can you not?
You can't pick your.
Choose an alive player. Or, yeah.
Can the snake charmer pick themselves?
I think this says a live player. I don't see why not.
Oh,
But then you're
Sit
not
down.
helping.
Okay.
Then you're not helping.
but I'm saving. I should have done that the first. Well, I'm fine because I didn't change, but.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, just. But I mean that's kind of boring. So the idea. Yeah. Anyways. Well.
So you're a good player.
I'm a good
So
player.
if I pick you,
Nothing will
stay.
happen, which I guess is good. Yeah. So we can do that to confirm that I'm good.
no,
There you go.
just confirm that you're not the demon.
Oh. Okay. So you did read the character. So that's
read
good.
the
That's
whole
good.
thing.
No, that's
And I
good.
read
If
part of
you're
it
flipped
out
to
loud
evil. Yeah.
just now.
Great.
So.
What do you think? Should I start hamming up the Australian accent in this? Or?
Mate.
G'day, mate.
Mate.
Mate, you got anything to say?
My bike is breaking. Need your fist bump? How you doing, pal? How do you want to do this? Do you want to give me anything? Do you want to pick three? Do you want to say nothing?
I can pick
say
three.
Vibes?
I could pick three. I can give you vibes. Let's go. I mean, I have a. I don't know. I have a once per game.
Me too.
ability. So I'm not really like.
I also have a once per game.
Oh, that's. So we're both kind of good targets for a demon. I mean, like I think we're all good targets for a demon, but you know what I mean. Which makes it a little awkward. But I mean, if you've got you want to give me. How do you want to do this? Do you want to give me two
We
options?
both said the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm one of those three.
I am also one of those three.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I'm gonna go have a conversation. You're gonna know who I'm gonna talk to. You can pay attention to who I'm talking to, and then you can right now tell me which one you are,
Okay.
because you know who I'm about to talk to. If you know these three, I need to clarify something.
Okay.
So, are you picking up what I'm putting down or not?
I'm not. I'm confused.
Which one? I know you're one of these two.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm assuming that means you're.
That's me. Which one are
Okay.
you?
I am that one.
Good.
For the camera, Keith is saying that he's the artist and I'm claiming the seamstress.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you the Oracle?
No, but why?
You're not the Oracle? Okay. And who's sitting here on that end?
What?
Who's sitting on that spot? Is that actually who's sitting there? That guy?
Jara, I don't think is sitting there. I don't know who's sitting there. Why?
And you're good? You're sure you're good?
Yeah.
What character are you? Oh, you don't have to tell me.
I'm happy to tell you.
Okay, sure.
But what? You seem skeptical of me now that I'm saying I'm
Oh,
not.
I'm not skeptical of you. I'm just, yeah.
What information did you get?
If I can prove that you're good, I'll tell you everything. I just need to first let you know that you're on the good team.
Okay, I'm the town crier.
If a minion nominated today, oh,
So I'm like almost the Oracle. It's really
you
close.
just kind of have to
I'm not-
slowly
Yeah.
figure. So you got to actually put a mathy roll.
Yep.
Okay. So you don't need to have anything right now.
No, I told you already that I'm a townsfolk that doesn't get personal information.
And do you have any info on Keith? Do you think he's good?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's playing hard. There's like a juggler plan. I don't know if you've heard about that at all.
What's that?
So the juggler is like this.
Oh yeah.
so,
I
like,
heard that. Did you go in on that?
I know that it is happening, but I am not planning to juggle
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
What are you? Like you're being cagey.
I am cagey for a reason.
I just told you that what
I'm
I
a
am.
good character, a powerful good character. I will help you. Sure. Let me just play a bit first.
Do you want to give me three? I'll give you three of what we might be, or
Sure.
we'll go 1, 2, 3, and we'll just point them out.
Well, you gotta say them to the camera.
I will afterwards, but for the sake of not cheating, I'll point to 3 things.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. So I've pointed to seamstress, philosopher, and artist, and you've pointed to?
Flower girl, town crier, and oracle.
Okay, so you've learned nothing yet, but you're
Correct.
about to learn something fun, and I get a once per game.
Is there anybody you're suspicious of that we should nominate tonight?
I haven't seen anything suspicious yet. Lars just seems frantic.
He always is.
He's always frantic, so I don't know.
I think what I've noticed about Lars is that he hates lying, and so he always just...
So I think he's lying. He's too not chill.
Yeah, so do we nominate him?
I don't want to be mad yet.
Okay.
Yes. Quick.
Did you ask your
No.
question? Okay.
Did you?
No. Mine's age 9. I get the option to. I mean, I think like either.
You're the only person I've told.
Okay.
I've told people I'm one of these 3, but I'm not told that information.
I've not told anyone either.
Okay, so
me
keep that.
or you.
Give it yourself.
Okay.
You can juggle me as the oracle.
Okay. But if that's
But I might be lying, and I probably am.
okay. Do you want to claim a thing?
You can juggle me as... I'll go town crier.
Crier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
There you go.
Could he be... Okay, and could he be getting, like, false information? Potentially.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. I was like, what's beside oracle?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not the oracle.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not town crier, so. I was like, if she's totally lying, then I'm gonna go with her.
Hey,
Sweating.
do
you want to chat?
I'm juggling. You're going to be juggling.
Dude, what?
Yeah, so...
Okay.
So is there any claim that you think I should test and throw out there?
You're not the only person claiming to be the
I
juggler.
know.
Wow. So, what?
Sorry, maybe...
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Oh, Zamila.
Zamila. I just keep forgetting your name. Zamila.
Zamila's claiming to be the juggler too?
Well, she's going to juggle. I'm going to claim about her, but...
Oh my god. Okay.
I think multiple people are going to juggle.
We've got to do this.
Do you have
okay.
a claim that I should validate?
Yeah, I think you... shit. I think you should...
Already folks, make your way.
Juggle me as the mutant. Okay.
Alrighty. Welcome back, folks. This is going into the nominations for day 1. We didn't have a day 1 kind of before this. Does anybody want to juggle? Samal, you had your hand up first.
Oh, yes, I would like to juggle, please.
Okay, sounds good.
I would like to juggle Gab as the witch.
Okay.
And Keith as the evil twin.
Nice.
And Debbie as the pit hag. Oh my god. And let's see, Marcus as the Nodashi and Fangu.
Okay. Marcus, Nodashi, and Fangu. Heard. Thank you very much. We had another hand, sorry.
Yeah, I'll juggle as well.
Okay.
I'll juggle Zamila's the Nodashi.
Okay.
I'll juggle. Who wants Marcus as a mutant?
Okay.
I will juggle Gab as the pit hag.
Okay.
A lot of chatter over here.
Yeah.
You have 2 more, sorry.
Keith is the witch.
Keith as the witch.
Why not?
Okay.
And do you have another? The last thing is. Okay, I'll do Zamaya's Oracle.
Zamaya's Oracle. Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I would like to juggle.
Marcus, what would you like to juggle?
Okay. I would like to juggle Zamila as Nodashi.
That's what I did.
I would like to juggle Hannah as Sarah Novus.
Okay, yep.
I would like to juggle Debbie as Philosopher. I would like to juggle myself as Mutant.
Okay. Is that 4? I think you have 1 more, don't you?
I'm just going to use 4.
Sounds good to me. Another juggle?
Oh, you don't have to use 5?
Nope.
It's up to. Alrighty. Nominations are open.
That was spicy.
Wait, when? Oh, that night. I see.
Only get once. So this is the day to juggle.
I thought we all get to find out live together, but no.
So
Sad.
much worse this way.
I'm already forgetting what I nominated.
Yeah, no, I'm like, wait, who, what?
Okay, second call for noms.
So I will just as I'm not going to juggle.
So you would execute them before they find out. So we're now disincentivized from killing the three of them.
Oh, I didn't realize
That's
that.
how that's working.
I was just going to point out that we do need to nom and execute someone in case this is a Vortox game. We have not yet confirmed it is not.
Right.
I didn't put together.
That's why people juggle.
Yeah, interesting.
But it also seems kind of useless. Like if they are all jugglers, then I would just. I feel
You
like
want
that's
to keep them
expendable.
alive in case you.
But they don't
find
even
out-
remember what they said.
I don't understand the
just, like,
juggler
threw it out
relation to
there.
the
Yeah.
Vortox game that he's talking about.
We need to kill someone.
I understand that, but I don't understand how that relates to all the people juggling.
All right.
Okay.
I would like
Is that the correct in the rules? If we execute someone who claims to be juggler and they were the juggler, would they not get there?
When you die, you lose your ability.
Okay, cool. Just confirming.
I would like to nominate
Marcus,
Marcus is nominating Zamila.
Zamila, tell us why, Marcus.
I chatted with Zamila earlier today, and after subsequent conversations, both of the roles that Zamila claimed of the range that she had given me were more dominantly claimed by other people. And so I think that either means Zamila is trying to hide. However, the roles that Zamila claimed were pretty powerful. So I think that we keep some powerful roles in the game, and Zamila potentially is a minion or a evil,
Wait, she
evil
claimed
role.
more than one role?
Yeah.
Okay.
She gave me a range.
I get 3, for example.
Okay. Not like she was
No,
saying
no.
I'm this and then separately saying that. Okay.
Zamila, your defense.
Yeah, I gave 2 roles to Marcus, and as a powerful role, did not want to come out specifically with just one. So in fact, I would be a little bit more suspicious of someone who just claimed it straight out of the bat.
Sure.
So given the roles that I am, I would prefer not to die, but I don't feel I'm giving big energy, so I would rather not. Plus, you were the only one who you guys spoke to the very first one.
You know
I
what?
didn't have a chance to get a bluff from my demon.
Absolutely makes sense that you would not be able to bluff something that was already in the game. I totally give you that credit.
All right. This is 6 votes, but Zamila on the block, starting with Sarb in 3, 2, 1.
Should we put her on?
2,
Yeah, I think we got to do a kill to avoid the game
Yeah?
ending.
Should we?
Wait.
4, 5. 5 is not enough. No, you are
Oh my
safe
God.
from
Okay.
execution.
We do have to worry about Vortox here, guys.
I nominate Marcus.
Why would you like to nominate Marcus?
That's incredibly suspicious.
All right, Marcus, your defense.
I think I have a powerful role, and I do not think we should kill me. But I have given enough really valuable information out that I hope that people can understand that I've been actually helping the townsfolk pretty aggressively.
Okay.
Who are you?
I can share that information tomorrow. I swear, I just haven't had
Next
time to
time?
chat with people. Yeah.
We do
Yeah.
have to kill
It
somebody.
is 6 to put Marcus
Cross
on
my
the
heart,
block.
hope to die.
That Zamila
so
in 3,
We
2,
really should.
Hope to live, hope to live.
1, 2,
Yeah, we gotta kill
3,
somebody.
4, 5,
We gotta kill somebody.
This is so bad.
We gotta kill somebody.
6. Marcus, you are on the block, slated for execution. Voted on by your peers.
Can you guys talk briefly about why you all juggled? Like, isn't like 2 of you evil, or like why is that not the case? Explain to me.
Hiding the good juggler.
Yeah.
It's like it's
exactly it.
smart.
Right, because the juggler is powerful.
I
so you
almost
don't
wanted
wanna-
to juggle.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. No, I just wanted to clarify.
So you
As-
would hide a juggler to protect a juggler or
Yeah.
to protect yourself?
So I've given the juggler, who I think is the real juggler, good information, and I'm trying to protect. Look, I didn't juggle myself as the juggler, so let's just maybe believe that I'm not the juggler.
Does
Why does it
the
matter?
demon?
Oh, because the juggler has to survive the night to.
Yes, exactly.
Thank
so
you.
if the
Thank you.
juggler
This is
juggled,
good. Good.
if the ju- if,
Yeah.
People
if,
share the info.
Which is also why I don't think we should kill me. I've been working hard for the townsfolk. But
Right. Okay.
I don't
Thanks
want to
for
die
clarifying.
tonight. I don't want to die today.
All right, this is the third and final call.
I'm ready for him to die.
Guys.
Marcus will die.
and it is one of
Fine.
the jugglers that we're
4,
going to go for.
3,
Only jugglers were nominated.
But Marcus, you've been executed and you die. Please flip over your token, give yourself a ghost vote. The game continues.
Damn it, I played so bad.
Everybody, please close your eyes.
A tough first day for the good team as they lose Marcus and his sage ability to execution. And Sarb didn't juggle any players as the correct characters. Evil is set up for success as we enter Night 2. First up we go to Gab, who decides once again not to use the Philosopher ability. Then we go to Hannah, the Snake Charmer, who chooses Jara. Jara isn't the G-man, so Hannah will go back to sleep with no effect. Off to Debbie, who chooses for Lars to be mad as the Snake Charmer. This is a dangerous situation for Lars because he will want to get Savant information from me during the day. But if he makes it too obvious that he's getting Savant information, I may execute him for not convincing Town that he's the Snake Charmer. Annika the Pit Hag is next, who chooses for Gab to become the Sweetheart. This is a powerful snipe by Annika, as it neutralizes the powerful Philosopher, and now, if Gab dies as the Sweetheart, he will permanently drunk another player. We next go to Sydney to see who she will kill tonight, and she chooses Sarb the Juggler. This is yet another great play by Evil, as Sarb was just about to wake up to learn if any of his juggles were correct. Of course I would have lied to Sarb about his number, but the Evil team wants as little information in town as possible, so the good team has a harder time sussing out the Vortox. Last but not least we go to Jara, who once again chooses not to use his Seamstress ability. Okay, that's everything for tonight. Let's wake up the town.
Alrighty, everybody, please open your eyes. Sarb's died of the night. Please flip over your token, give yourself a ghost vote.
No, duh.
But he also didn't know what a juggle, so.
Yeah.
If I were a
All right, I'll be giving you folks about 5 minutes.
Do you want to share with the class or
Take the
independent?
time. It is yours. Good luck.
Not with the class, bro.
Not with the class, bro?
All right, can I talk to Sarvin?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the pit. Oh my god. So, let's just agree that didn't go well.
Yeah, were you the sage?
I was the sage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to go mad as the mutant. I was trying to draw enough heat that someone would try to kill me at the night.
Yeah.
I did not think the town would go absolutely apeshit.
Yeah. Oh darn.
Yeah, I know. I was like riding that line, you know, where it's like the demon wants to kill me, but we do know there's a Serenovus. I did go mad. Did either of you go mad?
No.
Nope. Okay. Okay. The sage is now out of play.
Yeah.
So as a philosopher, you can take it. It's a safe take. You're the juggler, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I'm dead.
You're dead.
I died, so I didn't get any
Of course.
information.
Oh, you died in the middle of the night. Yeah.
So then, why was it worth killing me?
What?
So
You didn't get any information?
No, but like, was there
what did you
anything?
say?
Was there
Yeah,
any?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah. You gotta tell us
juggled-
what you said.
Yeah, so you
No
juggled-
Dashi,
So you juggled me as
Oracle.
No Dashi and Oracle.
Keith
You
as
called
a.
Keith as the witch.
So that's a good claim. Okay.
And then you
Who
did
else?
Gab. As
you did Gab as something as well.
a mutant.
No, you didn't
No,
use mutant.
you did use
Which I
mutant.
appreciated.
But you did Gab as an evil,
Pit hag?
right? No, Serenovus. It definitely was Serenovus because I remember you did me as No Dashi and I was like, ooh. And then you did Gab as Serenovus and I was like, I was thinking about that.
Gab as Serenovus, Keith as witch are currently the best
I will
claims.
share that I am actually the barber fucking again.
Okay, do not
But
share
do not
this.
share
Do
this.
not share
Do not
this,
share
yeah.
this. I would much rather say, oh no, I'm the philosopher who now is safe to go
Sage.
sage.
Yes, you're
So
sage,
I
sage.
want to go, I
That's
would
really
rather
good.
just say that I'm,
Gab is claiming philosopher.
okay.
So,
If
he
you're
could have been.
comfortable, I might just say that I was the starting sage. I am the barber.
So I'm fine to say if you want to basically do a
Yeah.
swap, I'll basically claim that I was the philosopher and I didn't get to use my power.
Yeah.
And then you can basically say you're starting
yeah,
sage.
okay. Yeah, that works.
And then that keeps you from being attacked, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It means
Yeah.
she's safe at night. You're already dead.
Yeah.
So we have one
Already
living
dead.
vote. Let's
And
try
then
to spread.
I would go for either Keith or Gab.
I think Keith or Gab are pretty fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith really made a hard claim that he was the juggler. Didn't even try to juggle during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like
He made
he,
a hard claim?
yeah, he made a hard claim when we were sitting on that couch that he was the juggler and he needed to know the roles that were in play. And I gave him a range, and then he's like, "That's not enough for me to go off."
So, yeah.
And then he didn't even try to juggle. So
Yeah.
I think Keith is actually a confident vote.
Okay.
Hello.
We're gonna team up again.
Let's do it.
We're a good team.
I'm gonna count you want to
okay.
count to 3 and we'll point, and then we'll say to the camera what we did.
Like what our role is?
What the 3 are.
Oh, well, I mean, we gotta say it out loud, right?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want to go first? Do you want to go first?
I'll go first. I'm
Okay.
either the seamstress, the philosopher, or the artist.
Okay, so seamstress, philosopher, artist. I've heard another philosopher in another claim already. Are you thinking about a question if you are the artist?
What would be a good question if I was the artist? And when would you do it?
I think sooner rather than later. You don't. Want to, I don't think. I think it's. You don't want to get caught during the day, like the last game. I think maybe a good question. Maybe we can tie it back to the Cerenovus, because we know there's a Cerenovus in play. Maybe.
So first off, what are your 3?
My 3. I'll tell you that I am either the Clockmaker, the Flower Girl, or the Town Crier.
If you're the Clockmaker, why would you not show that information?
Because I'm trying to determine if it's a Vortox game or not. Because right now I have very little information. I think we need to figure out if my information is right or wrong.
Fair enough.
So I don't want to just share blank information. But I'll tell you. I have a 1.
So you are the Clockmaker.
Yes.
You are a 1. So I am the artist.
Okay.
And I'm trying to determine what is a good question I should ask and when.
Okay.
So unfortunately, there's a peg.
Okay.
And I am no longer the philosopher. I am now the sweetheart.
Each night, choose a player and a character they become. If a demon is made, deaths are arbitrary. So now you are the who?
The sweetheart. I think that's the only way that I can change character.
One player is drunk from now on. Okay. Well.
So now I'm useless, which sucks, because, I mean, if I could have had one night, I think, using this power, like if I had taken something else, I should have just jumped straight to the artist and gone for it, but I was playing it carefully because I thought we'd get more power. But now I'm kicking myself.
Well, I'll just choose to believe you, and that'll be my biggest gamble. I'm the snake charmer. And on night 1, I picked Marcus. And I didn't become the demon.
Mm-hmm.
And then on night 2, I picked Jara. And I didn't become the demon.
I'm a savant.
Okay.
I'm relatively certain, 85%, that all 3 evil people are sitting beside each other. Don't tell anyone. No. Oh,
How would you even figure that out?
because I was told one thing that's true, one thing that's false. Oh, thank you. I'll just leave it I'll get it in a second. Okay, so I was given that both my neighbors, either one of my neighbors is the Oracle, which I checked, and I think they're telling the truth, or all 3 evil people are sitting together. And I'm pretty sure that I asked her and her.
So she's not the Oracle.
That's what she said. I have to trust her. I asked the best way I could.
You told that. Okay, wow, crazy.
And then I think there's maybe a good person here, so
Yeah,
for
okay.
3 evil to sit
So
beside
who
each
do you
other.
think would it be?
I have no idea, but I don't think there's enough here. Because I think these 2 are fighting against each other, so they're probably all on the same, they're probably not all on the same team.
Yeah.
So I think it's a block somewhere in this
Somewhere over
section.
there, okay,
Yeah, probably like from there to there.
Crazy.
But don't tell anyone that.
What did you say she is?
She didn't tell me.
She didn't tell you?
just told me that she wasn't that person.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Don't tell anyone that, okay? For now.
Yeah, of course.
Let's keep
of
it
course
tight.
not. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
cool.
my god, yeah.
Jamie, can I ask a quick rule?
A rule?
Yeah, or not
Specifically a rule?
Not a rule.
All right, let's go over to a private place.
I just figured out on the slot, right?
Well, I'm glad that you said a rule check because I was going to kill you if you asked for a spawn info.
Why?
Because you're Cerenovus mad right now as the snake charmer.
Oh, right. Oh, fuck me. Okay. But can I still...
I'm going to give you some information. Okay. Either the seamstress used their ability last night, or the pit hag created a clockmaker.
Sorry, say it again?
Either the seamstress used their ability last night, or the pit hag created a clockmaker.
Thank you.
What's up, team?
Hey,
What did we learn? Anything cool?
we learned that there is a pit hag.
Oh, interesting. How? How do we know that?
Because my role was swamped.
Oh.
I think that's the only
Have you learned anything?
thing that changes anything.
Not about that.
Face the camera.
Not about that. You were swapped. Interesting. Into something good?
Is there anything else that can swap you?
Really? What were you before?
Before I was a philosopher.
Oh no.
And I hadn't taken a role.
Oh no. Oh.
I know.
And what'd you get swapped to? Oh, sorry. You just said. Is there any way that could happen without a pit
Yeah,
bag?
that's what I was wondering.
That's what I was wondering, but I think it's only like there's other things that switch rules, but they're all like demon swaps and stuff, as far as I know. So I suspect that there's a pit bag, which means that there's someone else who got swapped the first time.
Yep.
I got Sarah Novist into being the snake charmer, so I'm going to be talking about being the snake charmer. Just this round, I'm going to be the snake charmer.
Wait, so overnight you saw that?
Yeah. They showed me Sarah Novist's card.
God, okay.
So I'm going to be telling everyone else on the snake charmer.
And so don't
but
be skeptical. You got it.
if you are evil, you can just tell Jamie that I was mad the wrong way and I die immediately because I told you I was my real character.
Wow,
So
that's crazy.
You guys have anything that you want to for the good guys? What do I need to know?
I'm Sydney. If you're looking to chat with people, I'm okay to talk to Sal on his own for a little bit.
Okay. You trust the doctor?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know then.
So I trust. I'm gonna only tell you.
Okay.
I've told Keith.
Okay.
I'm not sure if telling Keith is the greatest idea. I'm not sure I fully trust him yet. But I do
If
trust.
something happens to you, then either don't trust me or Keith. I'm already dead.
I trust. Yeah, that's why I'm willing to trust you. So I'm the seamstress. So once per night, I may choose 2 players and learn if they are the same alignment. And so I'm planning to save this for a moment where there's someone I trust. I was tempted to use it last night on you and I'm terrible at names, but the girl sitting next to you.
You should do, so I made 2 claims about her being an outsider, not an outsider, an evil and a good.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if
so maybe do her and Keith. Right?
What if they're both bad?
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so I was the philosopher and I fucked
When?
up at the very beginning.
Okay.
And the Sarah Novus hit me at the very beginning and I had to convince people I was the mutant. But because the mutant can't convince themselves that they're an outsider, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is complicated. So I checked with Jamie and Jamie was like, it's okay if you juggled yourself as the mutant as a way to kind of spin it a little bit.
Yeah.
It backfired. I thought that I was going to get to the first night and I was going to try to claim. Yeah. I got executed in the day.
Right.
You were there.
Sorry, I have memory problems. Chelsea says it's a trauma response. I think it's early onset Alzheimer's.
That's okay too. But
for you folks back home, both are terrible options.
I don't wish that upon anyone. But if you were playing this game and you did have memory, what would you be?
I am just gonna tell you, I'm gonna play this game
Please,
so fucking
honestly,
earnestly.
I'm dead, bro.
I'm the
dead.
snake charmer,
Fuck
bro,
yeah,
and I
that's
picked you
dope.
the first night.
And I was good. I'm good. What?
You just weren't the demon.
Oh, sure. Yeah, but I'm not the demon. That's what I'm saying. So I'm telling you there's a Sarah Novus in play, though.
Who was claiming to be philosopher for the first time.
That's okay, too. I know who that is. That's Gab.
Okay,
Yeah.
and?
I don't trust Gab.
Oh, okay.
So actually what's happened is the juggler has died. And the juggler claimed that Gab was the Sarah Novus, or Gab was the... Fuck, I've already forgotten. Gab and Keith, one of them was the witch and one was Sarah Novus.
Oh, so we would kill him.
So they killed the juggler at night to prevent that information from getting validated.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's a pretty fair claim at this point.
Shouldn't all 3 of the jugglers guess the exact same thing? Wouldn't that be the best way? Because then you don't know which one's the actual juggler.
Well, Keith was also claiming to be the juggler and then didn't even try to juggle. He just baited a bunch of information out of me and then didn't even juggle.
Well, did you and Hannah land on whether there is a way for that to happen without a pit tag? Because would Jamie actually do 2 pit tags in a row? I feel like if he's I'm just thinking in Jamie's head. If he's hot out of the gate on a script, I feel like he likes to try the different roles.
Yeah.
So
I think there's definitely a Sarah Novus.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, I think Marcus told me that there was a Sarah Novus.
How would he know?
I think he was mad.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And we technically had witch and there was an evil twin added last time. So having
it's not crazy that it could be that again. Okay, crazy. So how did it happen in the middle of the night? It just showed you
you are now. Yeah.
The sweetheart. And so you were good, but you stayed good.
Yeah.
But you just are a not as good role. Wait, what? Okay, the philosopher.
You can choose any role.
You can choose a good
but
character.
You make the character if that character already exists.
Yeah.
You make them drunk. So I would have taken the artist, but I didn't want to know the other artists vote. So I wanted to find out
if there was one.
What the other roles were, and then
you only once a game, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah. Oh man, it's tough.
If you were the seamstress, did you use your power last night?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, if I am the seamstress, then I did not use my power last night. Yeah.
Okay. Are you the seamstress?
No.
Okay, that's good. I mean, that's good. Okay. Do you know who he is? Not because I want to kill him,
No,
but just
I
because
haven't heard. I haven't heard of a seamstress.
You haven't heard of one?
No.
One
But I also haven't spoken to too many people yet. So.
seamstress is something you wouldn't want to disclose too early on.
No, not really until you've like used it.
Right.
Yeah.
I see. So if the seamstress had used their power last night, they probably will tell people.
Like I feel like once you use it, you can be like, okay, like here I checked or whatever. But there's always reasons for people to want to keep things to the chest. Maybe to catch people, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So you said you can't share. You don't want to share at this time.
Yeah.
But maybe later.
It's really based on how much I trust you.
For
When
sure.
we have a trust built, then I can happily bring you in.
Okay.
Great. Thank you. That was helpful. We're getting to places. We're getting places.
I think the only person that reads good so far is our last witch, because he's very chatty now.
What is he saying he is?
He hasn't told me exactly who he is. I offered a 3 for 3, similar. I give you 3 rolls, you give me 3 rolls.
What did he do?
But he's more willing to talk, so I think that already in and of itself reads to me as fairly good, so you can try him. You could also try Sarb. He's already technically a used juggler. I think everybody kind of already clocked that, so you can try.
I'm running out of time though. Should I just ask?
You can do it right now.
But should I or not?
I think it's better to use it now before you die. Or put on the block.
Fair warning, I might have to look at the Grim for this, but we'll see. Hi.
I'm going to ask my question.
Please.
So I just want to make sure I get the wording right.
Okay.
Does Annika currently possess a red token?
No.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Guys, I'm the snake charmer. Okay. That's all.
Congrats, buddy.
That's all I'm saying.
Really proud of you.
Who did you pick?
I picked. I picked you.
That's the most suspicious
and the second
thing I've ever heard in my life.
He has to be mad about being the snake charmer.
I'm 100% snake charmer.
So yeah, okay.
You seem really mad about it. Jamie seems really mad about it.
Nominations are now open.
I believe him.
Is there
definitely
any
the snake
good
jello.
twin who in town at all?
No one's claiming good.
No one's claiming good. Like no one was woken up and been like,
God.
"This is your evil twin."
You can tell me who you are then.
So it's helpful to eliminate. We don't have.
What was that?
What?
What was that?
What's happening over here?
There was something happening right here. I'm only going to say for the audience, because they couldn't hear the
Yeah, for you folks back
the
home.
phrase, "Are we going to tell them?" And then,
And it felt really put on. Or
I'm just telling for
genuine.
I'm just saying for the
Can I
audience.
tell everybody what we said?
She asked, tell me what you are, and I said, not now.
Yeah. That's literally what just happened.
Alrighty. Second call for noms, second or third.
Do we think we have a Vortox?
I don't think we
we
know
don't
enough, so we
know.
definitely should.
Okay.
Sorry, did you come clean about what happened last turn or no?
Yeah.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
I would like to make
Yeah, you
a
guys
statement.
left.
Oh, Gab has the floor.
I started as the philosopher. I got changed to the sweetheart, which makes me think there's a pit hag. And as the sweetheart, I'm fairly expendable. I mean, I will make someone drunk. But
Sorry,
if
who
you
were you
need to make a
before?
nom, I was the philosopher. I started as philosopher. I am
Thank
now
you.
the sweetheart. So if you need a nom, a blank nom, then you can throw it at me. But we will have a drunk person after that. But
I don't want a drunk person.
okay.
Third and
That's
final
it.
call for nominations.
I don't want to kill Gab.
I'm gonna close the day in
Sorry, did that
5.
happen last night?
Zamila nominates Debbie.
Smile, tell us why.
Hi, Debbie. I love you. There might be a Vortox that I didn't want to lose to a Vortox.
Fair.
How do you feel about dying?
I'm happy to go. It's fine.
All right. This will be, how many do we have? 5, 6, 7,
Sorry,
8, 9.
sorry,
That is 5.
Can we get a defense first? Can we get a bit more?
Do you want more defense today?
I'm
Sorry.
happy to go. It's fine.
But do you want to talk about who you are or anything that would help the group?
I can share it in town tomorrow, I think. I'm okay just taking it for the Vortox
Okay,
today if we need to.
Alrighty. This is 5 to put Debbie in the block, starting with you, Lars, in
trust
3,
you. You're telling me
2,
you trust me, so-
1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is enough. Debbie, you are currently on the block.
Yeah, real dead.
That is a lot, yeah.
I'll do the third call again. Otherwise, I'm going to drop it in 5.
Oh, yeah. I will put it offer. Debbie nominates Lars.
Debbie, tell us why.
You just said you were a snake charmer, so if you want to stay good. I mean, it's an option. I'm happy to die, but in case.
Lars, your defense.
I don't think I should die. Snake charmers are good. I can provide information as the snake charmer.
Are you willing to share what your info is?
Yes.
I guess now would be the time.
Just go.
Sure.
No,
Yeah. Check 1.
Bias.
Check 2. I didn't switch.
Okay. This is 7 to tie on Lars, 8 to put him on the block, starting with Annika in 3, 2, 1.
I think he's mad. Not
1, 2.
as someone who is once.
You are safe from execution, Lars.
Do you want me dead, or do you just want to find stuff
No,
out?
I was just giving an option because you said you were a snake charmer.
I will say, I totally believe that you are the snake charmer, Lars.
Yeah, dude, it's so
You're
cool that
very-
you're the snake charmer.
Third call.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, I never nominate.
How exciting.
I'm nominating Annika.
Tell us why you're
Because
nominating.
I think Lars is bad because he's telling a lie.
He's mad.
And
There's a Sarah Novus in
Hey
play,
man,
presumably,
I'm
right?
the snake charmer.
There's got to be a Sarah Novus, and Lars is Sarah Novus, right?
Maybe.
Don't back down from the haters, Lars.
Yeah, could be, but
I
just
have pretty good reason to believe Lars is good.
Okay.
I think Lars is good.
Yeah, but they're both bad. I hear
Yeah, but
you.
I
hear what
think,
you're
I think
saying.
Lars is bad and Annika's bad.
Okay.
I was going to say, you did nominate Annika, not Lars.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
okay.
but I'm saying because in my head before I thought harder.
They're in cahoots.
I think Lars is a baddie. And then he was like, and Marcus is good to endear yourself to Marcus.
'Cause
And
everyone
also
likes you.
Annika's good
I'm good?
to protect Annika.
Oh, I see.
Annika, your defense.
Annika's bad.
Yeah, not that. People, a bunch of people know exactly what character I am. It's a good character that you want to keep in the game. And
How many people know who she is? Put your hands up.
Whoa!
Bunch of people. Bunch of people.
So many
Well, if they know they don't want to share it, maybe just to protect
Do you have
them.
pertinent information? Please.
Well, I have a rules clarification.
Yeah. Rules clarification,
So,
give it to me.
would you describe a lot of people as no people?
I have to quickly check the rule book.
I'm sorry, Annika.
Alrighty.
I think actually a lot is the same as many, and in law, many is just 2 or more.
Wow.
well, there you go.
Who knew she was a lawyer? All right,
You're already here
it's a nomination for Annika, starting with Keith. It is 7 to tie, 8 to die, 3, 2, 1.
That's how you know I'm good.
That's almost a lot.
Valiant.
Annika, you are safe from execution.
I'm gonna say that was not many votes against
Right.
you. That is not
I think it's been pretty hard to lift off, Debbie. I'm going to close out in 5.
Well, there were 7 votes.
Debbie, you have been executed, pardon me, and you die. Please flip over your token, give yourself a ghost vote. The game continues.
She gone.
I'm dead.
It's dead. It's how it goes. All right, everyone, please go to sleep.
Alright, so our first evil player has died. This is bittersweet for the evil team as they lose a powerful character, but on the flip side, Sydney is bluffing as the Oracle. The Oracle would learn each night how many dead players are evil, so she might possibly lie to town that she got a 1 at night, which would be true information and throw off suspicion that there is a Vortox in play. We'll see how evil uses this opportunity. But first, it's off to Hannah, who chooses herself. She does not want to become the demon tonight. Then to Annika, who turns Keith into the mutant. Keith likely won't mind this, as he's already used his artist power, and the mutant's ability states that they need to convince town that they aren't an outsider, so he can continue claiming that he's the artist with no consequence. Off to Sid for her kill, and she chooses Gab. Gab is a sweetheart, so we must now choose one player to make drunk for the rest of the game. This is an interesting choice to make. Town doesn't have a lot of information yet, so I don't want to muddy that water more than it already is, but I know how quickly Vortox games can turn on the evil team, and I want to reward Sydney for a smart kill. In the end, I choose to drunk Hannah. This feels like a good compromise. The Snake Charmer isn't an information gathering role in the strict sense, and from now on, if Hannah chooses Sydney, Hannah won't become the demon, throwing suspicion off of Sydney. Okay, On to Jar the seamstress, and he chooses to use his ability. He chooses Keith and Zamila. He will learn that no, they are not on the same team. Remember, this information is false because of the Vortox in play. Woof, that was a big night. Let's wake up town and see how they react.
Alrighty, folks, please open your eyes. Gab died in the night. Please flip over your token.
Someone's drunk.
And give yourself
Because
a ghost vote.
the sweetheart died.
Oh, okay.
All right, you're getting about 5
surprised.
minutes.
I called that one.
Take it or leave it.
It was a good plan.
Jamie drunk is forever. Rest of the game.
Yeah, one
if
person is drunk
if the
forever.
sweetheart died, a player is drunk for the rest of the game.
So everybody's technically already drunk. So it's fine that he's dead, but I think it covers the Vortox. I think you need to pretend you're Sarah mad. What are you? Because you're claiming this, right? Do you have your info backed up?
I was gonna say 1.
Okay.
I think that 2 is better.
I think you should pretend you're mad because I'm dead now, right? So we need to pretend I'm still alive somewhere else. So if you pretend you're mad, like outwardly in town say I'm the secret, for example, and people will know. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because we need to play it off that there's still another evil out there.
Okay.
I'm going to come out as this today, and I'm going to say it's a 2.
Okay.
So that will be the information I'm telling you right now, if anybody asks.
Okay. But I feel like it's so risky to do it because I've already. If I say no.
Who have you told you are the oracles?
Nobody. I've just given people these 3.
Okay. So then we need to get one of you to pretend you're mad. Right. So pull what has just happened there to show that I'm, because you know what I did, right? So my first night, I triggered the mutant, right? So he claimed he's mutant. That's my role. So I make them mad that he's a mutant, and I did. So playing Snake Charmer last night, so I tried to push on him because I made him mad. He's a Snake Charmer.
So kind of like I'm mad, but it's
Either you or her, if one of you. That way it makes it very obvious that I'm not.
So should I be Snake Charmer?
Or you can, or make it do what basically what they did would be like, guys, I'm this. To make it
Flower Girl?
Yeah, that's a flower girl. Yeah. So yeah, just to play it up a little bit. Yeah.
I used my power last night.
Me too.
I used it on you and the girl sitting to your left, whose name I keep forgetting, the other new girl. And I got that you are not the same alignment.
So, unfortunately, I was switched into something.
What were you switched into?
Something that I was not formerly.
Is it of the same alignment?
It's the same color. So, I don't know what alignment means.
Alignment is blue or red, good or bad.
How sure are you?
99. I can get it.
Are those different?
No, I can get a rules clarification, but I am 99% sure that alignment is the good versus bad.
I'm blue.
Yeah, okay. So
I was switched into another blue.
That should be fine then.
So do we know if we are getting bullshit information or not?
We do not.
I used mine yesterday, thank goodness. I asked, does Annika have a red token?
Yeah.
The answer was no.
Okay.
But again, it could be opposite.
Okay.
I need to go talk to Jamie first because I was switched into something. I think. I don't actually know.
Can you confirm the alignment thing? Because the thing is,
Yes.
if my information is correct, I've just identified an evil person.
Correct. Love it.
I'm this one.
Okay, that is super helpful. So I know exactly who nominated yesterday. Did you learn?
Yeah, I got a 1. I also got a 1 the day before.
You also got a 1 the day before. Okay, what were the nominations day 1?
I honestly.
Because I have suspicions of who the minions are.
Okay. Who do you think?
I think Keith is 1.
Okay.
I think potentially Sid over there is 1, but I'm
You think
not
Sid
sure.
might be one?
Maybe, yeah.
Why do you think Keith said?
Keith because
Yeah. Keith like came to last
right
night.
behind
Keith
us.
all of a sudden was like, I really trust you, and I'm like, I don't know what you think. What?
not me. So that's weird, right?
That's yeah.
What's that?
Okay. I am the flower girl,
Okay. I don't know what
and
that does.
I'm crazy about it.
You love being the flower
I
girl.
love being the flower girl.
Okay, that means that there's a Cernovus in play. Here's the thing, if Gab, so I made some claims about Gab being a witch or a Ceranovus. I forgot which one I said. I said I made 3 bad claims. I made a few bad claims. Witch, Ceranovus, and Pithag. I thought I accused Gab and Keith of one of them.
Okay.
So if I got killed, what's the advantage of killing me? It's if I'm gonna get information. I made bad claims. Unless they're trying to kill, like, I don't know what the point of killing me unless I'm gonna validate good claims are.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I just need to go around talking about flowers.
Yes, okay.
Hi, Lars.
Hey, Jamie. So now I wasn't re-Cenovis, so now I can be whoever I want.
You can be whoever you want to be. Okay.
And
I'll
then,
tell you.
can I tell people I was done? These people did this to me?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and my facts and lies here?
Yeah, so the sweetheart made the seamstress drunk, or the pit hag made a klutz.
Okay. Another klutz. Okay. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna leave right now. Jamie, can I borrow you for a second?
Okay.
Next.
Hello.
What's up, pal?
Hi, buddy.
I'm so confused.
Man, you must be so stoked you use that artist ability.
Thank God I know. But sorry, am I the mutant, or was I madded into the mutant?
No, so if you are mad, I will show you this character chose you, Ceranovus, and then I will point to a person on your sheet.
That's
In
what
this situation, you are the good mutant, 100%. You are no longer the artist. You are 100%.
That's what I thought.
Good mutant.
Can I have another question?
Of course.
When it says alignment, does
It
that
means good
mean
or
blue
evil.
versus red?
Correct.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Rules.
What's going on in my game? So I am the townsfolk. I have a once a game power, and I used it.
Nice.
Which is good.
Can you tell me what it is then?
I guess I can. I trust you. So I was the seamstress.
Nice.
And I asked 2 people, one who I was fairly sure is good and one who I'm fairly sure is not, and got confirmation that they're not the same alignment.
Nice.
So yeah,
Hopefully you're not drunk.
Hopefully I'm not drunk. And I actually am curious if that comes into effect before I get to use my power or not.
It's a good question.
Hopefully not. But yeah, but I'm not gonna point fingers yet. I'm gonna try and find out more information about that person.
Okay.
Hello. I was the artist, and I asked about you.
Okay.
I asked, did Annika, at this moment, does she have a red token? And the answer was no. Therefore, I think you're good.
Great.
1 second.
Okay.
What are you?
So you are the artist?
No, I was just switched.
Wait,
turn.
what? Really?
Yeah.
After you asked it already?
Yes. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I used it at the right time.
Yeah, right. So what did you get switched to?
I can't tell you yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
What are you?
I'm the town crier.
And, sorry, which one?
Town crier.
Okay, and what have you learned?
I got a 1 last night.
Okay, so you're telling me is Lars the Savant?
Sorry?
Is Lars the Savant?
Yeah.
Okay. Jara is the seamstress. He asked about me and Zemaliah.
Yep.
Zemliah. How did I say it?
Zamila, I think.
Zamila. We are not the same alignment.
Okay,
Meaning
so she's
she
that.
is evil, so we
Okay.
kill her immediately.
Okay, great. Easy.
So that's the one I know.
Okay,
So sorry,
great.
what did you just say? You learned a 1.
Yep.
So, Debbie, 1 second, sorry. Debbie was the clockmaster maker and had a 1. Huge. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Sydney, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I thought Sydney wanted to talk to me.
She wanted.
Oh, okay. Right now. Yeah, let's talk to Sydney.
Wow.
I love flowers. I would love to be the flower girl at your second wedding, if you guys ever renew your vows.
Sure. We'll have that for you.
So I think that means there's probably a Ceranovus still in play.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm going to make it public at today's town hall.
Okay.
And did you used to think about oracling in your past lives?
I don't think I can talk about it tonight.
Yes, yeah, go. Bye-bye. You guys can talk.
What did you just ask me? I think because he thinks I'm the oracle.
Okay.
So
This is so easy with everybody getting bad information.
because Debbie died and she was the Ceranovus.
Yeah.
I'm pretending to be mad.
Oh,
so that
right. So everyone
thinks
thinks you're still a Ceranovus.
So it's still
So
Ceranovus.
I want to talk to you and Debbie about this. What should I do as Pit Hag next? I'm just like I'm YOLOing it. Like, so I'm basically just trying to take townspeople and make them into outsiders so that we don't have townsfolk realizing how much bad information they're getting. Because I feel like the more they realize, the worse things can get. So I'm trying to find good townsfolk and like put them into outsiders. So I took a shot in the dark with Gab and I got him from philosopher to sweetheart. Last night I changed Keith from. He told me he was the artist just now, so he was changed from artist to mutant. But when he was the artist, he asked if I was good, and Jamie said yes. So that's why he. Which should I kill? So I think we should kill. Keith wants to kill. Oh, who should you kill overnight? I don't know.
I'm just YOLOing as well.
Yes.
Just a quick.
You want to talk to me as well?
I just want to. Well, I've told Sarah already, but I would love to be a flower girl at your wedding. I love flowers so much. It's my favorite thing.
Really?
Yep.
That's really interesting. Have you been flower girl before?
No, it's my life dream. I mean,
It's the best thing.
in real life. I just love flowers, so I need to go tell people that.
Fair enough. Interesting. Thanks, Sydney.
Do you have more information?
Yes. So I checked Keith and oh my god, this is the third time I've forgotten her name.
I forgot it too. Oh.
We are bad people.
We're bad people.
And this is on tape. I'm so sorry. I'm the worst at names. I really apologize.
I can't remember. Marcus was like, I found one other for our trust circle, and I think it might have been you, but I can't remember.
You found one.
Marcus was saying, I found another for our like trust circle. Like,
Yeah, I think
and
so.
I think that it was.
I think it would be me.
Yeah. But
He was
He didn't tell
claiming
me
to
what. He
be
didn't tell me what.
something that Gab was claiming to be.
Yes. Yes. I
Which
don't.
I found interesting.
Okay.
Am I the person who you're inviting into your transfer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Okay, guess what I am.
So Annika's. No, I don't even care who
Okay.
you are. So.
Did I not tell you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, Lars is not the snake.
I chickened out last night
So,
myself. And I'm not drunk because you can't
okay.
answer that question.
So Annika is claiming to be the town crier.
Okay.
She said she got a 1 both nights.
Oh, but that's not how it works.
Each night you learn if a minion nominated today.
Yeah.
So she got a 1 both nights.
We should have executed her, should
So
we not?
I was suspicious of Keith.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she's like, well, why would you be so suspicious of Keith? Last night, Keith told me we're good. And then Keith came by from behind us and then pulled her away. And I was like, can I come?
Yeah.
Thinking I'm obviously a good person.
Yeah.
And Keith also said, why haven't we chatted yesterday? And then Keith's like, no, just Annika. And so now I'm like, and I was like, Annika, that's weird, right?
Yeah.
Lars, Annika, Keith, could they all be bad?
It
What are
could
the odds
be.
of that?
I think Keith keeps getting more suspicious, is my feeling.
Do you learn anything at night?
Anyways, yeah. So
Not
Annika is now
Did you get woken
suspicious.
up at night?
Okay, let's figure out.
Not every night.
Okay, last night?
No. You have a snake charmer.
Sydney, what up?
If either of you ever married, I would love to be your flower girl. Love flowers. Love them so much.
That's a Cerenovus.
So we
That's the Cerenovus, I think. Okay, so the Cerenovus is still clearly on the loose.
You said something about a pit hag?
Yeah,
What made you think there was a pit hag in play?
because I got switched. My role got switched.
Oh, to a cuts from? Oh, right. Okay.
I did not start as a sweetheart.
Right.
So I think it was their plan all along to turn me into sweetheart, take away my power, and then make someone drunk because that's.
And then another question: have you heard of a seamstress in play?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't think so.
Okay, so here's the thing. If Keith is good, then she's bad, Delilah. And then if Gab is the Cerenovus and was killed by the demon, his play is still in effect. His power is still in effect? Like he still gets to use his power?
I don't think so.
No? Somebody mentioned something that...
Oh, if there's a vigor mortis in there, which means there would only be one outsider, which could be an option. Because we've had the mutant.
But we have a sweetheart, apparently.
Interesting, and I'm not Gab's neighbor, so I wouldn't have gotten poisoned. Wait, do the minions, is it there? Jamie, can I borrow you for rules? Yes. Saab can stay.
We'll be 1 second.
Saab can stay. He has the same question.
Hi.
Rules. The bigger mortars.
Yes.
The townsfolk neighbor, is that from the minion that they
The
kill?
minion, yes. Not the demon itself, the minion that they kill.
Second question. Do the sweetheart dying, the drunk person, would that happen before a power in the night?
Most of the time, yes.
Okay. Appreciate you.
The information won't help you greatly, but okay.
Because I feel like I've given you a lot of info about me.
But it's
You've asked me straight up questions. I've given you straight up answers.
Yes, but you've got to ask. Like, I'm asking very targeted questions for a purpose. I'm not like trying to figure out.
Well, let me help you.
Sure. Can you help me as a good person? How can I trust? Please let me trust you.
Okay. I am the clockmaker. I have a 2. Is that enough?
Here's a question. Were you always the clockmaker?
Yes.
You have a 2, and you never shared that?
I'm suspicious that it's a Vortox.
How
So
can you
I don't
prove that
want.
it's not?
I don't know. No one. Well,
We need something to like
let's
totally
work together.
counter
Let's work
it.
together. What's the information you have? What can you tell me?
Why would you be so cagey about clockmaker? Because like, isn't that once it's out, help good?
Well, I want to see what other information's out there first.
Okay.
If their information sounds like it's wrong and it's not collaborating with mine, then that makes more sense.
Okay, I can tell you only one thing, and I will tell you this. I am no longer the snake charmer. This person made me into a snake charmer.
Yeah, I think there's very clearly one of these because the whole mutant play was very obvious, and you coming out straight up as a snake charmer seems dumb now that I think about it.
Yeah.
So
then.
If you're not the snake charmer, what are you?
Oh, that I can't disclose. But
I fully gave you my role.
Did you?
Yeah, I told you I'm the clockmaker.
You did. That being said, I don't know if that's true. I mean.
Why would it not? Okay.
Okay.
You're evil.
Okay, here's a question. No.
Sticky red fingers. You're evil again.
I'm not evil. But
Okay.
you're not a clockmaker.
Well,
Yeah,
how
you're
can
not a
I-
clockmaker.
What am I then?
You're not a clockmaker.
I am the clockmaker.
I don't think you're the clockmaker.
Okay.
I think, well, okay. You might think you're the clockmaker, but then you would be drunk.
I have
There's
been
no
the
drunk
clockmaker
off the
the
bat.
entire
There's
time.
no drunk off the bat.
I am dead.
I know.
I put
know.
myself on the block. I was willing to die.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Evil players would also want to do that.
I would? That would
guess-
put my team at a
I know,
disadvantage.
but like, I mean, like, what? Are you gonna like be like?
Don't kill me. I'm the clockmaker.
No, but
Are you evil?
I'm not evil. No, I'm definitely not evil. That's. Oh, it's so much easier not to be evil. Okay.
Okay.
Let me just tell you this.
Okay.
I have information that goes against Clockmaker 2.
Okay. That's important to know.
Yeah.
So it's possibly a Vortox.
Okay. That's good to know. Possibly. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm like 85% sure.
This is so unhelpful.
I think.
What else
Sorry,
do I
are you
have?
actually a clockmaker?
I'm 100 billion bajillion percent clockmaker.
Okay, then I think no, sorry, no.
You're both good, and I'm also good. We're all good.
Okay, but only if you have something critical to share. So we're about to make a breakthrough here. We're about to make a breakthrough.
Two breakthroughs.
Okay, hit me. It has to be big good because I
Wait,
actually.
before you say
I know
anything, you have to talk first.
No, I
know
can't
he-
talk. 'cause
I know
don't trust
he
this
is.
guy. Well, who am I?
So I trust you as
Okay.
the clockmaker.
Just point to the one I am. Don't show her. Okay.
You're not supposed to point. You're supposed to say it for the camera.
No, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Evil
No,
crew.
you gotta go.
I
You
want
gotta
to
go.
be evil people for once.
yeah.
Get out. God, come on.
Okay.
So I was the artist.
Right.
I am no longer the
Uh-oh.
artist. I am still blue. I asked
Okay,
if someone is
okay.
good. Annika is good.
Is there a vortex?
That was literally my question. I asked if Annika is
So
good.
you trust her?
She is good. I trust her. I
know
am
what she
no
is?
longer. I know exactly what she is. Also,
You
the
know who I am.
seamstress came to me and said that I was a different alignment than another person.
Oh, who?
Zamaya is red.
Okay, but here's a question. Do you trust her?
Yes.
How do you know who I am?
I observe and I've trusted and I know exactly what you
Okay,
are.
I think she might be evil then.
Okay.
I claimed to him first day,
I think
and
she might
I
be
just
evil.
told you exactly who I am.
Either there's a vortex or she's evil.
If she's evil, why would she want to die? She wanted to die.
Once you're like, let's nominate this person, you have to play it out.
I knew what she was. I thought she should die and I voted for her. I wanted her to die.
Okay.
And I think it's
Okay,
critical
did
information for my
she
story.
know who I am now?
I have no idea who you are. You won't tell me shit?
If I die, we know
This
that
man
she
won't
knows who
tell
I
me
am.
shit. He's evil.
No, I'm not evil. She just.
He
I
won't
think
die.
she's
I
evil.
really think he's
I think she's evil.
You need. Sorry.
I think. Yeah, I'm.
She died
pretty
last
decent.
night.
I think she might be evil.
Where you go?
I think she's.
Can we talk
evil.
tomorrow?
You're in with some dangerous folk, dude. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that.
You're so bad, dude. All
Oh,
the time,
no.
every game, you're the worst.
Can I just say a couple things? I am no longer the snake charmer. I was forced to be the snake charmer by a certain magic. You guys can guess what it is. Maybe someone else is under that same curse. They chose a different person, which means I'm free to say that I'm no longer the snake charmer.
I would just say. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I'm not sure, but Debbie might try to kill me, but I think she might be evil.
I'm
but I'm not sure
dead.
yet.
She's dead, bro.
She's dead, yeah.
Okay, she might try to
Which one
convince
do you
people to
know?
kill me. Anyways.
I think she's
yes,
good.
Sorry, that's it. The floor is yours.
Marcus, I would love to be the flower girl at your future wedding.
Yes, please.
I love flowers so much.
I would love for the flower girl to tell me if a demon voted.
Today?
Yesterday, ideally. I don't think we voted today.
Yesterday, yes.
There were many votes yesterday.
And
There were
you're
a lot
saying
of votes.
yes?
I'm saying yes.
So
Very persuasive.
I have reason to believe there's a pit hag in the game.
Okay, who was hagged?
I don't want to out the person, but
Who was hagged?
there was a hagging.
I said that last turn.
Yeah, he got hagged. I'm
Yeah,
saying who got
Gab did
hagged
say
this
that.
time.
Confirming all of our notes, there's a Sir Novice and a pit hag.
Yep.
So we're all happy with that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
I was
that's-
going to say,
Love it.
nominations are open. I didn't have a chance to say it, but this is the first call.
Yeah.
So I've been told by a seamstress that myself and you, Zamaya, are actually different alignments.
I believe that.
That checks out. that checks out, actually, yeah.
Great. So I'm blue.
Oh, we didn't think that.
Right. That's the twist.
I see.
So I'm
Wait,
blue.
how did you get that? I thought you just said the seamstress information.
I'm not going to out the seamstress, but I've been told.
No, I'm saying how did you conclude that you're blue from that?
Because I'm trusted. I was originally the artist in this game. I have asked one question during the game. I verified that Annika is good. That was my one question. Spicy indeed. I have now been switched. I have been hagged myself. I'm still blue, and you are red.
What if a Nodashi was sitting next to you? Would that change your opinion?
It would completely switch my opinion.
Good. Now you're catching the vein.
Which vein would that be?
Sorry, you think I'm a Nodashi?
I wouldn't say I'm nominating.
Second call for nomination.
I'm nominating Annika because of what
Sorry,
just
Hannah.
happened.
I actually heard Zamila first.
Sorry. No,
Okay.
yeah.
No, go.
I'm nominating Annika.
Wait, what?
Better than
Sorry,
last
these
time.
people are pitting each other against each other, and now I'm getting nominated?
They didn't convince me, but they may have convinced others. So I'm using their interaction as my nomination, so that I don't have to. Why is my hand up?
It's looking good. That was Annika. Yes?
No, I've never nominated, and I'm drunk on the power of nomination.
Love to hear it.
I'm gonna go for Annika, and you can defend.
Annika can defend.
Yeah, I'm not the Nodashi. Keith had the artist, as he said, and he asked about me, and he got good, because I'm good. I've told, I will still say, several people what I am. It is valuable. I've been giving the information that I've been getting every night, and you guys don't want to kill me.
Did you want to add pertinent?
But Keith might have been poisoned.
All right, this is a nomination for pertinent. You said?
Yeah, I've
yes,
got
give
pertinent
it to me.
information. This is just to note that day one we did have a successful. Well, we had a real juggler, and then we had some fake jugglers. I don't know if you could tell. And there was some attention thrown from the juggle on Keith as being a minion, and it does seem like
my name was not mentioned.
No. Wait, your name was not mentioned?
Not in any of the
Yeah,
juggles.
Keith's name wasn't mentioned as a juggle, so.
Roll the tape.
It was Evil Twin. I've got a perfect memory. What up?
What was what was the juggle?
I was told Evil Twin at one point. I have a perfect
From
memory.
Sarb?
No.
No. I only care about Sarb's juggle.
It wasn't
I don't
Sarab's
remember Sarab's juggle.
Oh,
That's the
perfect.
problem.
Roll the tape. Okay, sorry. My understanding. Just the pertinent information is, I understand from the juggle that Keith was accused of being a minion. We think that juggle probably was correct, and maybe even questionable. But if it was a minion thrown at the at the demon, I don't think the demon would have been concerned about it. And so I think it does alleviate some of the tension here, but it does potentially throw it at the...
What? I think it also is a little bit of an odd artist question out of all of the people to singularly ask if one person, like about one person's
I'm his
alignment.
wife and he can never read me.
Oh, okay. That actually helps.
I also,
That's actually really great context.
So I talked to Debbie first, and we discussed what would be a good question. And I could not figure one out. And I said, I'm going to ask one person. I said I was going to ask Annika's alignment. Okay. Do you recall that?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I did do that. So one thing is, how much have you liked your information throughout this game, if you've received any yet, Lars? If she was evil, what if we had to do a little opposite land for a second? How would that change your whole story? If Annika is the Nodashi.
That wouldn't be good.
Wouldn't be good, right? Because that is a probability.
It means you're poisoned, right?
I'm saying, like, it's a possibility. Either you are bad, or you are bad. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, bingo. Yeah.
You all agree?
Totally
We're
agree.
still on Annika, but let's run the vote
she
here.
has to do a defense, I
Let's
think?
argue with our votes now.
Are you going to nominate?
She needs to do
I don't know if we
defense.
should.
Are you going to nominate? That's the question, because we need to put someone on the block.
Okay.
And
She's been nominated right now.
We is
going to
7
nominate
folks
after
live,
this?
which means we need 4 votes to put Annika on the block, starting with Keith.
I'll go for this.
Why?
In
I
3,
think she's genuinely the demon.
2,
How many
1,
do we need?
4.
Save yours, sir.
Help.
I'm getting another vote here.
1,
Yeah,
2,
do it.
I think this is the
3,
demon.
4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
4 is enough. Annika, you are currently on the block.
So, why are you so convinced?
And Marcus's goes for it, right?
My ghost vote.
So that's wild.
So I didn't actually say the real reason I'm convinced.
So
and the real reason I'm
let's get there
convinced is
quickly.
because of what Annika claimed to be and the way that she shared her information.
What did she claim to be to you?
I thought that she would defend herself by this. She claimed to be the town crier,
That's what I heard.
and she told me she got a 1 both nights.
Yep.
And that is not how the town crier information works. So that's why I suspect it.
Sorry, what? What do you mean that's not how the...
It says you learn if a minion, not how many minions. And so that's why
I mean, the difference
use the
between
ghost vote.
Oh, sorry,
that
like,
and that.
yeah.
Like, he's not going to get, like,
No,
she just gets a hand signal, right?
Is that what
Like,
you're...
I think I said one
Totally
of you
going
were
off
yes,
That's what my
and one of
ghost
you were
vote.
one.
That's what my
Okay,
ghost
okay.
vote is justified under.
So everything in this entire game hangs on that.
No, it was all of the stuff and then finalized.
Sorry, did you tell anyone else that information?
I think I told someone I got a yes, someone I got a 1, like a
She
positive
told
yes.
me.
Like
She told me a 1. I was told a 1 from Annika.
1.
All right.
So that's consistent.
This will be the third
I
and
know.
final
You guys
call.
are consistent. Your story is
Keith?
consistent.
Do you think the information you have is enough to nominate?
I don't know anymore. This whole 1 thing, if we are trusting that means Annika is the demon, we've won the game, no one vote, we're done.
Sorry, can I get a rule clarification? If you're giving a yes/no answer, you don't show a 1. You show like something like this, right?
I'd actually nod or shake my
You
head.
nod or shake your head. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Third
holes
and
in
final
the
call.
story.
5.
This makes sense as Nodashi.
Sorry, Annika. Okay.
Yeah, it's
can
a
I ask for a
mistake. Yeah,
defense?
like,
Can I ask
I'm
for-
going to die and the game's
Can
not
I
going to
get
end.
Can I get a defense here? Can you just say?
Yeah, I said, like, I think I said yes to one person. I think I said a thumbs up or a 1 to another person. Like, it was a generally positive
Keith,
response that I received.
You guys are certain it was a 1.
She told me 1.
Yeah, I got
100%.
Okay, and I'm gonna die now, and you're gonna see that the game does not end.
and
that's
then
we'll keep going.
That's okay. That's okay.
Let's finish this
I don't
world.
think losing the town crier is a game ending.
Let's finish the world.
All right.
1. Annika, you have been executed and you die. Please flip over your token. Give yourself a ghost vote. The game continues.
So Marcus is garbage.
Marcus is
I'm
garbage.
not saying I'm garbage. I'm just saying that's not the rules.
Everybody, please
saying you're garbage.
close your eyes. Everybody,
You're
please
right.
close your eyes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, things are taking a bad turn for the evil team. However, Town has no suspicion on Sydney, so she might be able to still pull out a victory. Okay, time for a quick night. First, we visit Hannah, who chooses herself again. Then, it's off to Sydney for her kill, and she kills Lars. Lars was the last information gathering role alive, so this was the best kill she could have made. That's it for night 4. Let's wake up Town.
Please wake up. We had a death in the night. Lars, you have died in the night.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Please flip over your token. We have 5 players
I got outed
alive.
hard.
Please, everybody, this is your time. I'll give you 5 minutes. Go for it.
We're in deep shit.
Okay.
Yep.
What was the hot thing? Soft swap?
Oh, a soft swap is where you don't have full sex with the other couple.
Oh, like
And a-
soaking?
No, I think that's intercourse. They are Mormons though, so maybe it's not. No, I think that's a full swap. That's penetration.
Yeah. Okay.
Did anybody get swapped in, in the night?
I was not made aware of it if I had been.
Okay, Sid. Can we chat?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. I just haven't chatted with you. Let's go. Yeah.
You fucking outed me.
No, I did not.
Who outed him?
No one knew.
No one knew. I
No
knew,
one
but
knew.
that was it.
No, I think that's a
I saw you talking to Jamie. I put the pieces together and I asked if you did that. I completely trusted you.
I had this then I died.
But then you told everyone.
Why did I die?
With that person.
I don't know, Lars.
Thank you.
Sid.
I've told everyone what I
This is a
was.
mess. This is a mess.
This is a complete mess.
Let's go.
That is bad because we're on opposite teams.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just vote for her in the first
Because
place.
this stupid guy convinced me otherwise. And he got into my head that you really know
do you
Dr.
think Zarb is good? Zarb?
The clockmaker has said 1. So the two
clockmaker has said 1?
The two people are
The
sitting
clockmaker did
next to each
didn't-
other.
That's not what I got from the clockmaker.
What did the clockmaker tell you?
2. Who's your clockmaker?
Debbie.
Yeah, same here. Okay, this is ridiculous.
She gave you different numbers?
This is bad. I'm super confused.
Okay. So who were you before you died?
I'm the clockmaker. I was a clockmaker the entire time, never changed, nothing wrong with me, and I got a 2.
You got a 2.
Yeah. But I wasn't necessarily sharing it because I wasn't sure if it was a Vortox. And the thing is that I'd heard through the grapevines that Lars was the savant, and then he did the whole snake charmer thing, which made me feel like the whole Serenovus thing got mixed into it. But he wouldn't share any of his information. I don't know if he's... Are you going to share your information?
Yes, I will 100% share it.
Cool.
But first I need to talk to you. If you're telling me the truth...
I was fully just ready to tell him, like...
You told me 1.
No, a 2.
No, it's a 2.
You told me 1.
This guy's full of... This guy's evil.
Sorry, I
This
lied.
guy's evil.
Why did you lie to me?
Sorry, did you
Because I
lie to
wasn't
us?
sure, yes.
Did you lie to us?
Yes.
That changes the whole story.
So, in that
I've been
case,
looking for a 1 the whole time.
Okay, I think that it is
Zamila
and Gab.
I feel like there's a kinship with people who have been told to go mad. As someone who also was told go mad as the mutant, which is bananas, you know how it feels. It feels bad. I also want to give you the opportunity to say what you actually are, because I don't think you are the flower girl.
I am not the flower girl.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I haven't told very many people yet, but I'm the oracle.
Okay, that's really cool. And so you've been figuring out information each night.
Yes.
All right.
How many different reasons?
I got 2.
What was the first night? What did you get? Like from me?
First night, I got 0.
Yeah. Okay. So me and Sarb. I don't know if it's afterwards, after they died, but okay, cool. And then night 2.
And I got. On night 2, I got 1.
Okay. Who died during the day? It was Gab.
Yeah.
And you got 1.
And have you publicly shared your role yet?
I have shared it to some people. I feel like, okay, so day 3,
Gab's not
I don't mind
evil.
sharing it.
If Gab's not evil, then how are you both the philosopher?
Well, I'm not the philosopher. I'm
Have you been honest with
no,
Hannah
no,
or
no,
no?
no, it's not that. I've been faking as the philosopher so that I could open up the actual role,
Once per
which was the sage. So I was the sage.
Fuck, they killed you during the
Yeah,
day.
and that's why I was really fucking pissed, because I was like, I was
Marcus.
trying to draw heat, but I was not trying to get votes. So when I got nominated, I was devastated. So
See, I thought you were still acting.
no.
Like, I wasn't sure if that was real devastation.
No, I was really devastated,
okay.
yeah, because it was a sage. But then it got open for the philosopher, but then the philosopher got pit hag swapped, which fucked that up. Because Gab got switched. So then Gab's in the circle. He was the philosopher, but he got switched to the sweetheart.
And
then
did he
got
check
killed.
anybody before?
No, he didn't get to use his ability.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So he was going to use his ability, but then the pit hag switched him into the sweetheart before he got to do it.
How do you
So-
feel about
I have no
Zamaya,
idea.
I know some stuff that's good, but I do think she's very good at playing the game, and so I do kind of especially as more people die, I start to suspect.
I have been too afraid to check people at night, so I've checked myself for the last 2 nights. I am
the snake charmer. Wait, why are you too scared?
because I don't want to become the demon.
Wait, you can.
I'm not sure of any of the people who are left.
What about Zelaya?
Oh, who was mad yesterday though?
Oh,
Flower Girl.
Flower Girl. Yeah.
Okay.
Sid.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting if anyone's mad today, right? Because we also want to track
Yeah.
whether the Cerenovus was killed off.
But she could also have been pretending to be mad.
Yes. Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Zamila is the demon.
Why?
Zamala's the demon. I was the seamstress. I checked Zamala.
Sorry, what turn did you check? What turn did you check? Second?
No, last turn.
Okay.
So I might be. If Gab was telling the truth, there's a chance that I would be drunk because I would be a good target to be drunk, wouldn't I, Jamie? That was to the camera, not to the actual person.
It's true.
But if I wasn't drunk, I was told that they were not the same alignment, and your information is that they are 2 apart from each other. And I think that it would be a really good play to kill off one of your minions early as the Vigor Mortis, because the ability continues working. And I've only actually heard one credible outsider claim thus far, which the Vigor Mortis reduces the amount of outsiders by 1.
Correct.
So I believe putting all that together, it really sits well with me that Zamila is the demon.
I think we should just kill her anyway.
Correct.
She's very, very sketchy for other reasons.
So
And the juggle play.
The
juggle
thing
play
is,
was the-
I've played a lot with Zamila. She's a very good player. She's reading very good to me.
But we got the
Maybe
seamstress.
that's why it's confusing.
Like I know what my token is. It's blue, so I know for
I also,
sure.
I don't know if I've told you this, I just told her. I was the savant.
Yep.
I got that the 3 evil people were sitting beside each other. She's changed her story. She told me 2, she told you 1.
It was actually 2. I'm sorry.
But you said that you lied.
She told me 2 before you guys
So
arrived.
sorry. So what was the other one that day? What was their
What
question?
was the other one? That one of my neighbors was an oracle, which I was pretty sure I checked with her, and then I
Yeah,
checked with
I was
Annika,
never
and
an
neither of
oracle.
them said that they were.
So the 3 are sitting together. So it could be Sarab, Gab, Zamaya.
I think. Well, that's why I was confused because I thought Sarab was good. That's why I was so.
He was a very chaotic player last game too. So
That's true. But
I think we kill Zamila for sure.
I really think we kill Zamila. I think that gives us. I think that's a very easy, it's a very logical kill.
Yep.
what do we do if it's not her?
Did you get
Because
pinhead?
again, I'm reading her as good, so I don't know.
Again, we have this seamstress information. So I don't know.
That's true. But seems that would mean that you're evil.
I am blue.
Keith, did you get pinhead?
Only you know that.
Keith, did you get pinhead?
Damn.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
I still don't trust Keith either.
I've told
to be
you the
honest.
entire game.
I don't trust anyone except for Annika, but unless I'm drunk or something, then. Oh, of course, but then that would be the no doubt.
Again, I was piecing it all together right before Marcus just
for a plan B.
butts.
Just for a plan B. Have you guys got any information on who? Because there's only 4 of us alive. It's myself, Zamila, Hannah on my right, and Sydney on my left. Have you guys got information on who Sydney or Hannah are?
No.
I won't
know-
out her, but I'm trusting Sydney at the moment.
And I know exactly what she is.
Okay, so
Let's bring it back, folks.
we trust Sydney.
I trust it. I have no idea what Hannah is.
So Hannah would be next on the chopping block.
Okay, I haven't
For
spoken
me
to
it
her. I have no
is.
idea.
Also, Keith, when I died, only 4 people knew who I was.
Correct.
You 2 were one of them.
That's correct.
Annika
I'm
and
dead.
me. So one of you 4.
Why?
But you're dead. You can still help evil.
There's not that
Sorry,
many people.
I will.
Mark,
Is there anyone in the game that's alive that you trust to check?
No.
Oh, that's not good.
I
okay.
really don't want to be.
Jara.
We've
alive.
got to get.
He's dead.
But we've got to get information in the sense of but we got to get information every night before you die. Because I think you're the only person who's getting information, except for Annika, who was claiming to be the town crier, and like you guys heard, was saying she was getting a 1, and I was like, that's suspicious. It was suspicious, exactly. So I think maybe she
And
was.
last night was the first night changed to a 2.
So I actually think
she was bad, yeah.
I think she actually may have been the Cerenovus.
Okay, so we don't have. If no one's gonna. If no one is.
If no one's mad today, she was the Cerenovus.
Okay.
And that's, I think, a good world. So
And we don't have a pit hag.
I don't.
No one's been hagged.
No, Keith said he got hagged yesterday. We haven't figured out if someone got
Keith
hagged yet. I think Keith might be bad too, man.
Because he checked Annika.
Well, he said he was the artist, and he asked about Annika.
Which is weird.
It's some bullshit, brother. Like, it's just some bullshit. So, anyways, I just don't buy it. So, wait, so you are?
Oracle.
And
Really
you, okay,
wanna
so
keep me
night 1
alive.
was 0, night 2 was 1, night 3 was?
I still was getting 1. And then when Annika died, I got 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, Annika was probably Sarah Novus.
Did we kill Keith?
Yeah.
Who did we kill?
I mean, that's fine. I don't think it's consequences.
Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. There are 5 players alive, which means there's 3 votes required to put somebody on the block. Nominations are now open.
Zamila nominates Keith.
Why would you like to nominate Keith, Zamila?
So I think the Annika, is it Annika or Annika?
Annika.
Annika. And in the Annika Nodashi world has been eliminated because the game didn't end. Therefore, I am going to believe the seamstress information that Keith and I are in opposing teams, and then based on just previous accumulating suspicion, would like to nominate you. I think that's that. Yeah.
Was the
That's the call.
seamstress?
I don't want to out the
I'm
person.
not going to out the seamstress publicly.
Keith, your defense.
Yeah, so I was about to nominate you for the exact same reason. So I began the game as the artist. I am no longer the artist. I am still blue. However, we are different alignments, so I know that you are bad. Also, the clockmaker got a 2, not a 1. So I was told 1 originally. That was a lie. It was a 2. So Gab, we think, is actually the 2. We don't think they were the sweetheart. We think they were actually their Sarah Novus, because the Sarah Novus power still works. So we think it was 1, 2.
The Sarah Novus still works.
Their power still works.
After they die?
After
Only
they die,
if the
if they're
vigor
killed by the
mortis is
vigor
in-
mortis, who we think it is,
Yeah.
because there's only
Oh.
one outsider in the game, which we think
There's
is
only
Gab.
1 in the count.
So then there's none.
No.
Yeah.
Did we change count? We changed count because Craig.
Yeah.
What is the new count?
So 7, 1, 2, 1.
Well, that is confusing.
Alrighty. This is a nomination for Keith.
But nonetheless, we're still different alignment.
So we're voting for Keith, right?
Yes, and this is actually starting with Zamila because you've used your ghost vote, Marcus. And it's going to be 3 required. And 3,
Where's our votes?
2,
I think I can do
1. 1, 2,
not Sydney.
3.
Wow.
3 is enough. Keith, you are currently on the block. Any other nominations?
Do I? Yes. I was the artist. I asked literally, does Annika have a red token? And the answer was no. He confused me with the whole no Dashi garbage. Yes, Dashi.
That's Dashi.
Yes, Dashi.
Yes.
So
That's
didn't work.
Yes, Dashi.
So you have to either think. Yeah, okay. So I am still nominating Zamila
Okay, tell us why.
Wait, did Keith get put on
because
the block
the whole
there or no?
seamstress thing.
He did.
I'm nominating right now with 3. So right now we need 3 of us to vote.
Right.
At least. Ideally 4. So we need ghost votes.
Zamila,
Unfortunately.
Sorry, did I cut you off?
No.
Okay, Zamila, your defense.
I would rather that town use ghost votes on a demon and not me. However, I would strongly say, let's go for Keith today and me tomorrow. And I'm happy with that, and that would provide more information to town. If I'm still alive tomorrow, then I'm happy. I will even nominate myself.
All right, sounds good. This is going to be 3 to tie, 4
Come on,
to put
folks.
Zamila on the block.
Let's do it.
Starting with
Ghost
Sarb.
votes?
3,
Do we have ghost
2,
votes?
Should
1.
I do it or
You
no?
got to. I was the artist. I asked.
1.
I think it's.
Come on,
Okay.
people.
No.
This is going to tie. That's
2,
not good.
3.
Oh, no.
Very suspicious.
That's very...
That is very
That was a ghost
suspicious.
vote, Annika?
That was brutal, y'all. That was very suspicious. What is going on?
All right, any other nominations?
So now it has to be...
My heart is pounding. My heart rate is 104. I don't know why.
I don't know how heart rates work.
I will say one of you 3 are the only ones who can nominate now. We haven't eliminated a Vortox.
There's no
It
Vortox.
could be Vortox. That could also explain
yeah.
the seamstress and the artist information being false. So I would ask for one of these 3 players to nominate someone. If you don't want to nominate one of you 3 alive, then go for
A dead person.
a dead person.
Okay. Who? Any suggestions?
Me. Kill me.
Marcus, you're so dead because
Yeah.
for that reason.
Is that a nomination?
That's a nom.
All right.
You're really drunk on this whole nomination.
I love it. You can just say anyone's
The
name.
nomination
Any
queen, making sure the town crier gets wild info.
Oh, what?
Sorry, Hannah is nominating Marcus, just so you know.
Yeah.
Hannah, do you have any further accusation?
Hold
on, folks. Hold on, folks.
Of needing to die a second time because Vortox.
Okay. Marcus.
I'm still breathing. This is inhumane.
This will be a 3 to tie, 4 to put Marcus on the block.
I do think
he needs to die.
me.
So
Stars
everyone alive should
3,
be voting for this.
2,
Yeah, I don't trust.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Aren't you voting for me?
There's 4. It's good enough.
4 is enough. Currently,
I still would rather kill
Marcus's
Hannah
corpse
than
is
someone else, but I
on
don't
the
know what
block.
Hannah is. Do you know what Hannah is?
I know what Hannah is. I can tell you more.
Oh, I'm ready, because if not, I'm going to nominate.
Already.
I think
closing
I
up the
think-
day in fun.
Oh, I've already
I
nominated.
feel
I'll
like
let you.
the seamstress and the artist information is because of a Vortox.
Marcus.
I think it's a Vortox.
Your corpse is dragged up to the gallows.
Oh no.
Hung again. Oof, tough. And we all go to sleep.
Brutal.
So if a Vortox is in play, that means that you guys are the same alignment.
Going into night 5, I feel like this game could go either way. Town doesn't seem to be fully convinced it's a Vortox game, and Sydney has maintained the trust of most of town. If Hannah picks Sydney here, I think she'll be home free. Otherwise, I think she'll be in a bad position. Let's wake up Hannah and see who she chooses. It's xwl, which is bad luck for Sydney. But at least she gets to choose a player to kill, and tonight that's gonna be Jara. I believe she's setting up Hannah to be her demon frame, so this makes sense. Okay, that's it for night 5. Let's wake up the town.
Alrighty, everybody, please open your eyes. Jara, you have been killed in the night. Please slip over your token. Give yourself a ghost vote. There are 4 players alive. Usually when there's 4 or 3, we don't do private conversations. Yeah, this time is your own.
Let's build this world.
Yeah, let's do
I like
your
this.
false information. Let's
Just
lay
for
it
a
all
second.
out. Yeah.
Sure, okay, so with the first night, I got either my memory's terrible. Oh, it was either one of my neighbors is the Oracle or 3 evil people are sitting beside each other.
And neither of those are true.
I'm pretty sure that, yeah,
Both would be false, right?
if that, okay, I'll tell the information, do with it what you want. The second time I got either the seamstress used their power or the pit hag made a clockmaker.
Oh.
Neither of those are true.
Those might both be true.
No.
They were both false at the time.
Oh, they were false at the
At the
time.
time,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Can
really
confirm,
good.
and the seamstress.
Keep going, keep going.
And then I only got one more before I died, and I can't remember what it was, sorry.
That's okay.
Can we check the tape?
Roll the tape.
It was something about philosopher, but sorry, that doesn't help.
Okay,
So
so
we
For sure have a Vortox.
I feel like
It's
this is good Vortox
feeling like a
though.
Vortox
Okay.
world, which makes me trust you.
100%.
Join our juggler alliance,
I'm loving it.
Hannah,
which then points me
what
at-
are you claiming to be? We're having this big town
I'm
conversation.
being
Nominating a
honest,
lot of
Hannah.
people.
I know. I'm the snake charmer, but if there's a Vortox, then nothing.
Does this is a rules question? Does the Vortox affect the snake charmer at all?
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't.
So a Vortox is only for information.
Yeah, so it doesn't affect the Vortox.
Okay.
It doesn't affect it.
But I get information.
No, you don't.
It's an ability. It's like a power.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So people who I know are not the demon. This is very embarrassing. Marcus first, and then Jara, and then I got scared, so I picked me, and then I got scared again, so I picked me, and then last night I picked you.
Oh, okay, nice. I like that. Feels like deja vu because I think it's safe for me to come out with this. I am the barber again. Which also tells us that there is no vigor mortis because of my existence. I feel relatively safe coming out as the barber now, unless we have multiple evils alive.
So I've heard there is another one.
Another outsider.
I've heard there's another outsider.
Okay.
So that means that would be a Fangu situation.
Well, no, I heard about one outsider, which was from the Cerenovis, and then I heard another outsider, which was a pit hag. Do we have a pit hag?
No, I think you mean the sweetheart was the other outsider that we all heard of.
Yeah.
But
So
that
I'm
was-
wondering if that was the
That was added
But that was
afterwards.
Did that
added
person get
after.
pit hagged? So then I think I've only heard
What is
one of
what is
I
the
know-
second role that you know of?
I know of a second.
Okay.
What is the second role that you know
The
of?
second role I know of is the mutant.
There was a mutant in the game?
A starting one.
That
At
is
the
the
very
other role
beginning?
that I've heard about.
Oh, wow. Because just so everyone knows, I was Serenovus into trying to convince people I was the mutant on day one, but am not the mutant.
What were you?
Is that what you made?
I mean, I'll say it now, I was the sage and y'all fucking killed me.
It was not very
And what are you?
Also, right now we are only at 4 alive. So we either get the demon now,
You got that last night?
or we sleep with we execute a dead body, sleep, and then the demon chooses for us, like who our final three will be, and then we choose between 3 people.
Shouldn't we just start
So you
executing?
said you were the
real-
sage?
Yeah, I started as
Because
the
you
sage.
claimed that you
Yeah,
were also
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes, it's okay.
she also told me she was the barber and she was going to fake as the sage now
Okay.
that I was dead.
So does
we
that mean
did
we have
that-
better odds if we're just guessing at random to just
Yeah.
let them choose?
No, I think it's better to nominate, isn't it?
I don't know. Because if we, because
Well, if it's a Vortox, we got to go tonight.
Yeah.
All I know is I believe
It's-
you now.
yes.
So I want to flip a coin and kill either Hannah or
I'm going to vote that I mean,
Sydney.
I'm going to suggest that it's based. If we believe that this is a Vortox game and therefore is a false information game, then Sydney just gave me information that
checks out.
That sounds correct, which
Yeah.
wouldn't work.
I agree with that.
And
and I
so-
think that is absolutely.
You know what? I mean, if I can't nominate,
can't
I'm
nominate.
dead. I just got
Just
killed.
ask someone
Sydney.
to nominate for
okay, I'll nominate Sydney
You really are nomination hungry right now.
because
Give them to me. Om nom 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 nom.
Day
nom,
one, you're like, I don't really nominate.
Got more nominations in this game than you've had. Any
Hannah, you
yeah,
your accusation.
Accusation. Yeah, I think what Jar said.
Sounds good. Jar, are you passing it off to
Crazy,
Jar?
crazy game.
You think I'm the villain?
You're dominating everybody. This is crazy.
Oh, is that very villainy?
I do think as a snake charmer, it's a little strange to pick yourself.
All right.
No, I think it makes sense.
No, I don't
it's
think
safe.
so.
Yeah, because you don't want to take the role.
All right. Well, let's settle that.
Not
que-
everyone's blasted like.
Pertinent information. Hannah did come up to me day 2 and say, "I know that you're not a demon." So she did, or day 3 after night 2. So that does confirm the whole idea of her checking me and
Or being a demon.
or being a demon. I mean, that would be the long play.
And Lars, what I told you who I was.
Did you? No.
Yeah, really loudly, or was that you?
All right. We're getting a little off track. We're getting a little off track. Sydney has an
What did
opportunity to defend herself.
What did you say night 1? That's the only question I have for you.
0,
Yeah.
which is true, because I was not a demon or a minion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if she's a baddie, she could say whatever she wants.
But that's the
That's exactly what
yeah.
we're saying.
So we're saying that now.
This is
Zero
the
is
argument
true.
A
against.
baddie would give true information out because in a Vortox world we're going to flip it all.
Okay. Okay.
Because if
You played yourself.
day 1, that confirms a Vortox immediately. We don't trust anything, and
Is there a world where I'm the demon, but I don't know it?
No, not in this script. In another script, yes.
Okay.
All right. Do you have anything more that you want to add, Sid?
I just am a little suspicious of Hannah because she protected herself so many times.
Yeah.
Sounds good. This is 4. This means 2 votes to put
Let's
Sid
go.
on the block.
Hannah, get 'em
Starting
up,
with
get 'em
Debbie
up,
in
get 'em
3,
up, get 'em up.
2,
We don't need
1.
ghost votes.
Sorry, no ghost votes.
No ghost
I just mean by these 3, get them up.
Yes.
And keep
1,
'em
2,
up. Let's go.
3. 3's enough.
Let's go.
Currently on the block, Sydney.
Get it to us.
Any other
Get it to us.
nomination?
Get it to us.
If we are sure that her information is correct,
Sounds like an
are we
evil
100% sure that it's a Vortox? I just don't want to hit wrong.
Not 100% sure,
Not 100% sure.
but it fits the world pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It also
Would all of my information have... No, my ability
I
is
just don't want to hit
perfect.
wrong because this is our last shot. So
She was evil. So evil. 1, 2, 3. Pop, pop, pop.
All right, gonna do the third call for noms. I didn't do the first 2, but it was long
The
enough.
game's not over.
It'll be 5.
No, because I picked him. Oh, you could have been a minion.
Yeah, it could have been a minion, yeah.
Fair.
I guess I'll
Do
nominate
it.
Hannah.
Tell us why.
I think it's suspicious that you protected yourself as Snake Charmer when you could have been helping the good people.
I could have been helping the good people, but I did not want to be the demon so badly.
So smart.
And so until I knew, which would be the ultimate sacrifice if you truly did believe in good, to just be the demon and then out yourself, but then that's not really in the spirit of the game to do that, because then you're screwing
That's
the evil
exactly
people.
what I was doing last game. I was blasted. I was like, kill me.
The demon was gonna be inside.
No, but then once you're the demon, you're not on the good team anymore. You don't want
That's tomorrow guy's problem.
Alrighty, folks. This is a nomination for Hannah. It is 3 to tie, 4 to put Hannah on the block. Starting with Jara in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2.
Wow, there's the other evil Annika. We already used her.
Should I go?
No.
Really? 2 is not enough?
I know. So just like chat.
Oh, thanks, Debbie. Any other nominations? Otherwise, I'll close off.
This has to be it.
Well, we'll find out now.
If not,
Debbie.
I'm just saying, I think Snake Charmer could have been a good bluff. So, picking yourself, that just
Thank
I
you
don't
for
know.
thinking I could bluff that.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hannah's better than she looks. Sounds. Looks.
Just kidding.
I can't tell if that's a compliment.
Alrighty, folks. Sydney, you have been executed and you die. Please. The game is over! The good team has won. The good team has won.
I don't
Top one.
Round of applause for the baddie.
Well done, Sid.
Well done. You did great.
Yeah, to be the demon twice. Woo! That's tough. All right, before we get a little bit too excited, let's do the roll call. We had the original philosopher who decided not to use it night 1, and then immediately was pegged into the sweetheart. Sorry. And then you died as a sweetheart, and I drunked the Snake Charmer, actually. And I was really hoping that you were going to pick Sydney and vindicate her, but you never did. So there you go.
That's why you pick yourself.
That's a Snake Charmer. We had the Seamstress, who used their ability night 3, I believe. And you picked Azamila or Keith, and you got a no. That's because next to you was a Vortox, of course. They were on the same team. We had our Vortox, who honestly, up until the very last minute, no one thought you were suspicious. No one thought you were suspicious. Honestly, if it wasn't for that town crier, because you were claiming town crier.
No, I was Oracle.
Oracle, and you said 0. You said a true thing. Yeah, that's tough. Debbie was our Sarah Novus, who matted. Who did you matter? Marcus as the mutant, and then Lars as the Snake Charmer, right? Yeah.
And then died.
Oh, that's how it goes. Lars, our savant, who learned all false information, as you know, as you guys correctly figured out. If you didn't remember, your last little bit of information was the pit hag made a klutz. They actually made a mutant. And then I also said that the seamstress got drunk to the sweetheart, but the seamstress was not drunk to the sweetheart. It was a Snake Charmer. And then, again, if you actually remembered that the seamstress was drunk to sweetheart, that would have changed the whole game, because everyone would be like, the seamstress information can't be trusted.
It's so hard to remember that. And I was, but anyways, I think I was figuring it out, because I was like, this doesn't line up.
You did a great job, don't you worry. Of course, we had Keith, who was the artist, and I'll come back to you, Annika, in a second, who asked me privately, is Annika on the evil team? He actually specifically said, is Annika's token red? I said no. But that was a lie because of Vortox. Annika was the pit hag, who had turned Keith that night, following night, into the mutant. Right after he used the artist question, turned him into the mutant. So just a little bit off. And before that, had turned Gab into the sweetheart. And then killed, unfortunately, which sucks. Now, Keith, you are currently the mutant. You were previously the artist. You are a thin line, buddy.
Thin line?
Very thin line. I was this close to executing you because you kept on saying, I'm a blue character. I'm a blue character.
I told him I was the juggler.
Did you? That's what you got turned into?
I told him I was the juggler, and he said, "Oh, you didn't do it."
I did believe he was a bad juggler. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and you just forgot to. Because when a new juggler gets created, you should be able to.
First day, and I said,
so
I didn't realize that.
If he got turned into the juggler, I can't say juggler. If he got turned into it later in the game, I wouldn't have known that he gets to juggle.
Yeah, you get to juggle again.
And so we thought he just wasted it.
That's all good. Marcus, our sage. Samuel, our barber. Again, welcome to Not Unpleasant. Barber twice in a row. I'm very sorry. But you survived all of it, so we never had to do a barber swap, which is great. And then, of course, we had our juggler who, no juggles were right. I'm sorry. All of your juggles are wrong. But I was going to give you a 1 if you stayed alive, but you were the first target of the Vortox. Well done. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much to the evil team. That's very hard. Yeah. Congratulations to the good team. You guys did a great job. Thank you. Thank you. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Mount Unpleasant was created to fill the gap that I saw that existed between the online streamed games of Blood on the Clocktower and the high-budget, highly produced, in-person Blood on the Clocktower content. We wanted it to feel like a window into just a group of friends playing the game as they normally would. Hopefully we achieved that, but it takes a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of money to make this possible. And one of the goals right from the beginning was to make this sustainable so that we could give you regular content either once or twice monthly. To make this possible, we definitely need your support. So thank you for watching to the end of the video. That's awesome. The next thing that you can do, like, comment, subscribe, do the classic YouTube stuff. That helps us a lot. Then the next step, if you're willing to make this commitment, is that you can look down below and you can join our Patreon. There's gonna be some awesome content in there. We're gonna make it better as time goes on, but for now you can see some behind the scenes stuff. You can see some of the edited out footage that I didn't have time to put in the episodes, and maybe some other fun things in there as well. So thank you again, and before I leave, I want to thank the Beaumont for allowing us to film, the Beaumont Studios here in Vancouver, BC. I want to thank Agat Swan for making these awesome custom tokens. It's a lot of work and they look amazing. You can check her out down below in the description. Sam Walker for making some original music for this. That's awesome. And as well to Matt and Tara who helped us film, and all of our players as well. Thank you so much. I also want to thank the local Clocktower communities here, Pacific Coast Hosts, and we have Metro Vancouver Clocktower. Those guys are awesome. If you're in or around Vancouver, come join us. We're playing all the time. So yeah, thank you again. I really hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.